box.
Hello, everybody, and welcome. We are Dicey Adventures, and we are continuing our Tales of Talerian campaign. So we got the new stats, thanks to Emily and Philip for getting those finished for us.
I literally just put them on the screen.
Yeah, so those updated items are going to be kind of scrolling through, so you can see our stats and our HP. Leave that alone. What are you doing? Taking peeks at the map. Actually, you do have a map of that, so you would.
He's been working really hard on this today.
Okay.
I don't like things being I'm not ready.
I'll have one in a little bit.
I'm not ready.
We've got our snacks. We're good to go, right?
Yep.
All right.
Yeah, I mean.
Good to rest.
We're good to rest. Mm-hmm.
So.
Aren't we? We're resting right now.
Oh, and now we're live.
Yep, we're live, guys. All right. So, last we left off, you had settled down for the night on the wall of the ruins of Kragendun. In the morning, you got up, you sought out, making your way, trying to find out the right path to head towards Daxter's Spire, which was still roughly half a day's travel away. Full day's travel going slow, trying to be stealthy. You ended up deciding to go through the Whispering Woods, place that you were unsure about, but it seemed like a better option than the plains. It seemed to just have this perpetual rolling effect to it, as you could see the undead sporadically. So you made for there, had a little mishap, and a ghoul spotted you. It began chasing after you as three zombies after Fury fell. Fury quickly turned himself invisible and jettisoned himself up atop the wall as you quickly and quietly dispatched the rest of them. From there, you took off running along the top of the wall, going up and down, trying to find your way as quickly as possibly to the edge of the woods. Upon getting there, you dashed back across and caught the attention of a large, looming creature with twisted horns that noticed you, began running towards you, and apparently shifted back into another plane. Maybe the shadow fell, or maybe another plane of the abyss. You weren't sure, but it reappeared maybe 2 or 3 miles away. You made your way, taking that chance, and sprinted to the forest. While you navigated through there, you saw various spirits wandering in and out, moaning, crying, lost. And unfortunately, as you continued going, you alerted, through a couple of you tripping and falling, breaking branches, 2 large abyssal-like creatures that were like wolves with scorpion tails that came chasing after you. You defeated them and continued rushing your way towards Daxter's Spire.
We just glossing over the fact that she went full demon.
Nothing happened.
Totally forgot about that. Thank you. During that,
You dealt with them, nothing happened.
Yeah, totally forgot about it. Thank you.
No,
During that point, Ash.
It's like reminding the teacher we have homework.
This is a good thing, I think.
We don't know.
During that time, Ash fell, and in that moment was overtaken by something, which she doesn't remember, but the rest of you saw that her skin had turned completely black, pitch black like night, and her eyes golden. And in that moment, she began siphoning any amount of energy, life, to her in that moment.
Very nice. Yeah.
At a certain point, after killing the final creature, she woke up, but no recollection of what had happened. You guys continued to the tower, and after fear of being chased down by several more zombies and seeing them heading in your direction, you quickly, using the map that you would retrieve from Archibald, were able to get through a door which has been sealed for over 800 years that no one has entered in. that was sworn death upon those who entered. You entered in, made it into the inner sanctum
Remember that part.
with Ash calling down lightning and
That's
exploding the door. You entered in, and the door reformed behind you, and you now sit in the main entrance, getting ready to take a long rest. So, you are in the middle of this tower. There's no light. So, for those of you that don't have dark vision, it's completely black.
Perfect.
How long has it been since we met Callie?
Since you met Callie, be what?
2 weeks.
2,
Seems like 3 days.
Yeah.
4 days.
4 days,
4
okay.
days.
So if anything bad happens, we let you die first. Is that
I
where
think
you're
it's been
going?
4 days.
No.
Dude.
He's
Trying
just
to get a time
calculating.
frame.
Yeah,
Making
I think it's been 4 days.
I'm trying
'Cause
to
you guys-
figure out how long it's been since I sent the letter.
Yeah, so you were in
Not been that long.
Himjor.
Oh, yeah, no.
You traveled for a full day. No, it took 2 days to travel to get to the Grimstone Keep.
Over there.
You stayed there for a day or for a night, only that night, and then you left that following morning. So and then you spent a night in. So it's been 5 nights because then you spent a night in Shadow Pass, and then you made it to. Oh wait, no. I guess it's been 6 nights. So yeah, she's been with you for 6 days.
Almost
So it's been almost a week.
Woo!
And how long before I was maybe expecting
You
a response
asked him
to a
to
letter?
do so expeditedly,
Right.
and
Got extra
so about
insurance
a week and a
back.
half.
What are you gonna do? Like get a letter back in this terrible place where we were at?
Simon's
At the
sister
Trying
tower.
to
really
keep track of
pissed.
time, so
So it's been about a week.
got it.
About
I just want to see if you're
Jeez.
expecting someone to show up with a letter.
Yeah, I was hoping. I'm just.
Or
Wrong place.
I sent a forwarding address of
This is a weird
Daxter's
place.
Spire. Please send all my mail there.
We live here now.
Yeah,
Yep.
it'll be great.
We're making it.
It'd be great if when we leave, there's a zombie just standing outside holding a letter. It's like, well, he only made it, but
It's not an Amazon package.
It's just like
Drone comes in, drops it.
cool.
I guess
Cool.
an owl.
Amazon truck.
Yes.
just going over all the zombie.
We're just gonna...
We got your package to you.
We got our way out.
Yeah.
To the Amazon truck.
That's right.
All right, so after the package was delivered, so yeah, you guys are in pitch black. At the brief little bit of light that did enter in, you saw that it was just a solid stone structure. Are you producing any light or?
I will cast light on Callie's sword.
Okay.
Saber, whatever it is.
And you get a dim light that spreads across the wall. You're in a room that is about 40. That's a circular room and about 40 feet in diameter
So it's almost
and about 40
gets the
feet
whole
tall.
thing. It's
Yeah.
like
Well,
30, right?
So dark vision people can see it.
Dark vision people can see it, yes, but now you have a little bit of a better light. You can see kind of some more features and stuff. But smooth stone, it's worked stone, like offsetting, that makes up the entire circular thing. But all you see is the outline of the door that you came into. Beyond that, it is just solid.
How's everybody feeling?
Like
I mean, I feel
that-
great, but I don't know how
Oh,
bad
wrong
it's supposed to be.
character.
Like I'm in a crypt.
Well,
I don't want
didn't
to
we
talk
rest
about
because I
it.
erased my stuff?
Not
I
yet.
said you were going to get a full rest.
Sorry, so
asked
that's why
he
I
said you were.
erased it.
I said you were going to get a full rest.
I was
you will.
not good
So you guys are going to take a full rest.
before that.
Did anybody else hear that part of the recap when they talked about certain deaths for people who enter? Because I really don't remember discussing that.
I don't remember that at all.
I think it was if we did the spell wrong.
Yeah,
Oh,
certain
right.
death
Yeah,
at
yeah.
the
Okay.
door.
So
He explained that last time. If you, yeah.
No,
The
it was if
narrator.
we did it wrong. We did it
I
right
like how
though.
you did that in character. You
I
were-
just assume there's a booming voice and we're just all standing there waiting.
By the way, guys, as you entered in, now you may play the game. You may continue on in your life.
Like, did he say certain death?
Wait, rewind.
You
According
recap
to
that
the
recap.
map, this main entryway should be relatively safe if we want to rest here. before we
That
go
would be
exploring
greatly
into
appreciated.
more fun things.
And you do see on the map there are
Why is this map here?
two small.
Did you move my papers?
No.
This is like in weird order.
On the map that you have copied down, you do see that on two sides of the walls, on the far wall, and you can kind of use the map and you kind of shift, and you know that it says invisible writing, and it says one that says leads up and one that says leads down. It's written on the map, but the one on the left leads up, the one on the right leads down. And so, if you guys want to discuss what the rooms are, like all that stuff from there, like I'm happy to go into detail, kind of what your plan is and all that stuff.
Yeah, by looking at it, I don't know what it all says. Is there something that makes us think, hey, we should head towards this because there might be a source of undead magic?
Okay, so the room, there's 6, 7. There's 8 rooms that are above you. The first room that is directly above you is the room of levers. Now I'm just going to go through them each real quick. Could just say the name of them, and then whatever details you want to write next to it, I'll write the notes that are written next to it.
Okay.
Above that is the room of basins.
Okay.
Above that, the room of golems.
Okay. Let's go there.
Above that, the room of vials.
Don't let Fury drink anything.
Nope.
Above that, the grand walkway.
Oh, that sounds nice.
Above that is Daxur's library.
Ooh.
Above that is the throne room.
Ooh, yeah.
And then above that is the spire roof.
Oh.
Below is the room of fog. Below that is the room of teleportation.
That's how we get home.
Below that is the room of illusion. And then there's a question mark
On the next
off to the side, but not below. So
for the next room where
it's not below. It's next to.
Next to the room of illusion?
Next to the room of illusion. So instead of it being like, so it's like, all these things are stacked. This one is a question mark off to the side.
A question mark next to illusion?
Next to illusion, yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
so it's like
We're all
maybe.
looking
No, it's illusion.
Yeah.
And then a room next to it. Okay.
with a question mark, yes.
Okay.
But it's to the right.
And
My handwriting is so slow.
So,
Looks
the
like I wrote room of
details that are
falls.
written on the map,
Yeah.
I will tell you. For the room of levers, in quotation marks, it says, through the eyes of Daxur.
Oh boy.
Okay. Make me.
And then it has 5 questions.
Ugh, my head is left.
Oh no!
You can read them, but can you
All right,
read them?
And in front of each of the questions,
1 page per room.
in front of each of the questions, there's a number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay.
It says the mark of the enemy
These
on 1.
These are questions?
These are the answers.
Sorry. These are the answers actually. The mark of the enemy.
Okay.
Leads to the downfall of weaker souls.
I thought we were on 2.
You're right.
We
We
do.
do need a page.
Sorry.
I need a computer.
When
I
we're done
type
with
all
this,
day. I
remind
don't
me to
write.
tell you about a dream I had about
Okay.
D&D.
This
Okay,
is
hang
already
on.
more than I've written all
Leads
week.
to the downfall?
I took
Of
like
weaker
20
souls.
pages of notes last night, so I
The
can't.
mark.
Of the enemy.
Leads to the downfall.
This is the whole stream, guys. Us
Yes.
taking notes.
You should have printed this. Welcome to class.
The mark of the enemy is down.
Leads to the downfall of weaker souls.
Sure. Lead.
Okay, the enemy of absolute power.
This is number 2 now, or is it still 1?
No. We're on number 3.
What?
Sorry.
What are you doing?
No, sorry. 1. Mark. The enemy of power. The enemy of power is number 1.
That wasn't a thing
that was-
you said.
You didn't say that at all.
What did I say?
You said the mark of the enemy leads to the downfall of weaker souls.
Sorry.
What's happening?
Sorry.
Sorry, I can't read. I'm reading this.
Okay,
Like, none of
this
that's
is
right.
for the lever room, right?
Lever room. No, God, this is the fifth room.
We're in the roof, Philip.
Should we cross this out?
Okay.
Do you have
Just make it.
Ah!
Okay. So the enemy of power is number 1.
Okay.
Enemy of power, number 1.
Downfall of weaker souls is 2.
Okay, hang on.
Oh boy. This is...
That's my writing pencil on.
Yeah.
Guys, you wouldn't have had this had it not have been for a stupid natural 20.
Oh boy.
St. John Psychowitz, hero of heroes at your service.
Thank you,
Flip.
Sinjin. We wouldn't be going through this without you.
True.
Probably just be dead.
Okay,
Number
enemy of
three.
power, downfall of weaker souls.
Number 3,
But we
enemy
wouldn't
of absolute power.
Oof.
And those are
We wouldn't
different.
even have come here if we didn't have the map, though.
Yeah. We wouldn't even
See, I
come
did
here if
that.
we hadn't met you.
Number 4, mark of the
That's
week.
annoying.
I do that
Mark
for
of the
change.
week?
I go like this.
Mark of the week.
I do a triangle. Mark of
Number
the week.
5, the only thing worth striving for.
Then what is the mark of the enemy?
Oh, not that kind of week.
Do we just...
Thursday!
Friday. Why would you strive for Thursday?
What?
No, you said the mark of the week. Thursday!
I wrote the wrong week. I got it.
Okay, got
Are
it.
there 5 questions in every room? I'm trying to judge how I need to.
Yeah,
I
I think I
started a
need
new
to
page.
switch to
No.
pencil for the next one.
Cool.
I missed like half of it.
We all got it.
Well, it's okay. The rest of us got it. It's fine.
Thanks.
For the room of basins, it says,
You can borrow my
look into the basin.
I'm pretty sure I would do that.
Is this numbered?
No, it just says, look into the basin
And
Look in
and
basin.
submerge.
And
it's like the pencil.
Yeah.
The answer will be revealed. The path will be revealed. Sorry, the path
I
will
don't
be
think
revealed.
I just need to know what I need to do, and then something happens.
I feel like you're ending the sentence and you're like,
And then
in the past will be revealed. We're like, oh my gosh, 10 more
And then
words.
there's more.
Period.
Okay.
Yeah, is that the end of
Don't
the
listen to Zohan, that's what reminds me.
The room of golems.
R-O-G.
Destroy the 4 along the walls. And retrieve the body parts to complete the 5th.
Oh.
I have to do
Use
a lot of thinking
use
today.
5. This
Wait,
is
and
all in
complete-
bold.
And complete the body.
fifth?
The 5th.
This is
The
dark
body
Build-A-Bear.
parts.
Yeah.
Take the 5 parts from these to make a 5th. You destroy 4, and take the pieces and make a 5th.
Dark
Alright.
Build-A-Bear. That's an awesome quote right there.
Then there's something all
Blue-hearted.
bold.
All bold. Use fire.
Use
Fire.
Normal weapons, no effect.
Fire.
Oh, that's me.
And
Can
stars
make your weapons
circled,
fire.
underlined, no lightning.
Oh god.
Okay, so
No.
Fury can't do anything in this room.
Lightning.
Right. I can't.
Light. I can get
And then
you
underneath
through
that it just says,
Sure.
once complete, ... Step
cool.
back.
Oh, right. We're gonna blow up.
See, this is reminded me of school a lot. How I just
Yes,
make notes so tiny.
I was like, how do you even read that?
I fit 3 lines on one line of paper.
My handwriting's massive.
I do 1 page a night, and I'm sticking with it. So we're gonna make this page
One
work.
page a night?
That's a lot.
I do 1 page a night, but my page is like twice as big as yours.
Are you?
For the Room of Vials, there's a star, and
do
it
like-
says illusion magic.
Do like 7 pages.
Huh?
That's 7 nights a page.
7 nights a page?
7 nights a page.
Underneath it says dispel.
Wait, which one is? Why?
Star, illusion, magic,
I'll
dispel.
miss it anyway.
Okay. Grand walkway.
And then, no, we're not. And then it just
Yeah, we're
says
not
find
We're still going.
find large green vial, drink near maze.
Oh boy. Tell you, Fury. We're gonna shrink. It's gonna be awesome Wonderland.
Drink near maze.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool.
You're gonna die.
Now it feels like Harry Potter.
Yeah.
After that, there are no instructions.
Oh. I was about to write that
For
down.
that floor.
For the next
room
ones.
of vial.
For the room of vials. Room of vials is done.
Meaning
After that.
they didn't make it any further.
So they drink it near the maze, then maybe they died.
No, but it's everything above that is drawn out. It shows what the room is. The
They
great
just didn't
hallway.
figure it out.
There's no
puzzles.
additional information written
Possibly
next
no
to it.
puzzles. Or it
Okay.
was so easy they didn't bother.
It's just not necessary.
So they didn't make it that
Are there fog
Well, they
instructions?
made
Room
it far
of
enough to
fog.
write the map.
Fog.
It just says clear the fog,
Clear fog.
wash the floors.
What?
Wash or clear?
Wash.
Watch the floor.
Gosh, I know.
Bring your mop.
Fury just has a mop.
Look down. Look
Clear the
down.
fog, watch the floors. Okay. Teleportation? Does it say this are your way home?
Teleportation. The
After this,
Sorry.
we don't need to go home. This will be our new home.
avoid the actual rings.
Uh-huh.
The path is next and hidden. Next to and hidden. Room of illusions.
Right.
Enemies are friends.
Not food.
That is not true.
Maybe in this room. It's a room of illusions. Or is it an illusion that they...
Who knows?
Enemies
That's the
are
thing.
Kill your friends. Be
And
friends
then
with
there's
the
just a
enemies.
question mark, and it says next room is besides illusion.
And this is where it says treasure room question mark. Like it's scrawled off next to it, like there's a question mark, but it just like it's like question mark treasure room question mark, like just kind of quickly hastily drawn notes and whatnot.
Fantastic.
But yeah,
Okay, this reminded me exactly of a dream I had where you were explaining the rules to a battle where we had to write all these notes and we kept changing it, and then you had us grab tortilla chips out of a bag because that determined your
I
battle
would've
you were
passed it.
having, and I had one that had a lot of salt, and you were like, "Oh, that means there's going to be snow." I'm like, okay.
all right,
Obvious.
guys, this is gonna happen.
Mixed bag of Doritos next session.
Lots of salt, guys.
Oh, God.
Snow. Alrighty, so
So I think we each take one room.
Yeah, we should
am
definitely split the party.
going to bed. And I will
Well, we're
collapse
gonna
on the
rest.
ground.
I didn't bring a hammock.
So who's taking first watch? Obviously,
I
Fury.
feel fine.
Honestly,
I am
feel alright.
doubly poisoned
Alright.
at this
Me
moment.
and Ian will take first watch because we feel fine.
And you're exhausted too.
Okay.
You're the reason everyone's here.
Alrighty. So
That is true. It's your fault.
you guys go to sleep. You two sit in the very quiet chamber. What do you guys wish to do? You guys want to talk about anything? Or...
Break into song.
Yeah, I'm just gonna start sitting up. So is this what you always imagined when we would play adventures as kids?
Yes, that we would walk through the valley of skinny people and into a crypt-like room.
Yep, exactly what I thought too. Kind of more picture myself jumping on and slaying like 10 dragons at once.
I
We
mean,
still do that, but
there's a lot of rooms here.
yeah. Do you think that Ash really turned black and went nuts?
I didn't see anything, but Callie seemed pretty freaked out,
Yeah.
and Fury definitely seemed like
What
he
does
saw
that mean?
something.
Do you think it's because of fear?
Yeah.
He had a
Do you think it has to do with this place, or you think it has to do with her being her?
I mean, we don't really know
Anything
much
about
about Ash.
We know she doesn't like some queen, and the queen wants a hammer. And I missed a lot of that conversation, but I know we're looking for a hammer.
And this Cardin guy.
Yep, Cardin. She likes him and doesn't like him or something. I can't tell if she really likes him or really hates him or somewhere in the middle.
I mean, I don't think she knows him, so she doesn't know how she feels about him.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah. Guess we better,
Keep an eye on her.
Yeah.
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 So, what do you think of this? Now that we're in here and this map maybe starts to make a little more sense, I still am confused about where we should go next. Or what would even help us get answers.
I would imagine we should head up first.
Sounds a little more...
Possibly find some clues in the library as to what created all of this power.
Yeah.
And then my guess is that it would be maybe in the throne room or the spot on the roof, having something to do with that emerald, but I don't really know.
No, I don't... Yeah, maybe the library will be a source.
If we're feeling lucky, we can go treasure hunting in the basement, but I don't know if that's first priority.
Yeah, I think any time we spend in here that we don't...
I mean, I think we're actually pretty safe from everything out there while we're in here, but I'm worried about what could be in here.
Yeah, some of these rooms sound...
Awesome.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're gonna fight some golems, I think.
I mean, it kind of doesn't... That room kind of sounds similar to...
That other thing we did?
Yeah, with the...
We beat up the statues and then forged things?
Mm-hmm.
Well, so we're gonna be pros.
That's a word, yeah.
That's a word.
No matter what happens, we're gonna get out of here alive. We're taking all these knuckleheads with us. It's gonna be great.
Yeah, I don't know if I could handle if someone doesn't make it out of here on account of me.
We're all making it out of here. Don't worry.
Our fearless leader.
That's right. With Sinjin Psychowitz here, there's no need to fear. Ooh, that rhymed. Didn't even mean to.
I feel inspired.
I inspired.
Inspired.
You get a D8 on your perception check.
All right, go and make a perception check.
16.
Yeah.
That's cocked.
And you can have the D8.
17 plus stuff.
It is absolutely quiet. The only thing you hear is the soft breathing of your companions. That's it. And your watch goes by. Who's next?
I didn't say, so I'm going to wake her up.
Okay.
She by herself?
If you want a company, you can
You
wake someone
cannot see
up.
a thing.
But,
Oh, my sword's not still glowing?
That's Dren.
No, she's
No.
put
I
light
put
on.
light
No, that's
Yeah,
like...
last-
it's gone by
Is
now.
it only 1 hour?
Yeah.
Or
I
what's on
can
it?
cast it again.
Your watch is for a couple hours.
Okay, so it won't last long enough.
Do you want to try someone different than...
I'm gonna... I don't really want to take one with either of them.
Sorry.
They both hate me.
Jerry, wake up!
Okay, I was gonna wake up here, so...
Yeah.
And that means Ash has to take watch by herself.
First, I'm going to cast Gust on you.
Okay. I go to sleep.
Make
Hey,
a
now,
strength
hey.
saving throw as he tries to push you away. Yeah, he's fine.
What?
She wants
Stand for
company and
watch.
can't see. I'm going to sleep.
Do we have one of those robes in the bag of holding?
Yep.
Give one to me.
Okay.
Here you go.
I'm going to use prestidigitation to light it on fire as if it was a campfire.
On what?
I can do
One of the
prestidigitation
robes.
too,
Okay.
and then I go back to sleep.
Okay.
You have light.
Okay, so
But it's
the
not
ro-
actually
the-
burning.
The robe will last for about 10 minutes. So
You have 10 minutes
Can I
of
cast
firelight.
light on
Go.
her sword before I go to sleep, or once I go to
you
sleep?
see this, he does that, and yeah. So you cast light.
Sounds sleeper.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it'll
Okay.
last only for an hour.
Yeah.
So with my glowing sword, I'm gonna walk over and wake up Ash.
Okay.
I'd let her sleep for one more night.
Because I'm gonna be worth. I mean, I could let it go for a little bit, but
Yeah.
I'm gonna be worthless eventually. So like,
Why is there a cape on fire on the ground?
well, Fury thought that would give me light to do watch by myself, but I'm pretty sure I'm the only one in this group that cannot see in the dark.
You can't see?
No. I am human.
I forgot the theory. Yeah.
Yeah, so...
Oh. What if you grab the cloak and you just wave it around in the dark?
One that's on fire.
I mean, I'm not gonna touch it.
It's okay, I'll watch with you since you can't see.
You're lucky I'm watching with you. What you did today was like a little freaky.
I don't know what I did.
You like turned into a demon, basically.
I've
Sucked
never done that, and I've
sucked
only
my
known
life
you
out of
like
me.
6 days, so I feel like I didn't turn into a demon.
Is that like a thing that you like normally do? You
No,
definitely like
never happened. You're the only person who's ever said it happened, so
in Fury.
Never said it.
You're sleeping.
I'm pretty sure it was just you. And I don't know you that well, so maybe you tell everybody they turn into demons. Suck your life out. I don't know.
Well, I saw it happen.
But you can't see right now, so maybe you didn't see that happen either.
Best friends.
Definitely not bad.
Listen, Ash, I didn't want to wake you up. I don't trust you at all.
I can go back to sleep.
Okay.
Okay.
And you can explain to them why I can't see when
I
we
don't
get
know
attacked.
why you can't see.
Because I'm a freaking human!
What if you watch with the owl?
Okay.
Look, I'll watch. I'll go sit over there. You go sit over there facing the wall. Because you might as well. It'll be good.
Can we just like back up for a sec? Because I'm
You
not.
just said you don't trust me.
You're
so.
right, I don't. But I'm not exactly sure why you don't trust me. I've only.
You ask a lot of questions.
Yeah, that's like what I do.
Ask less questions.
I won't ask less questions. That's how I learn.
What
I don't
have
know you
learned?
people, and I followed you into this like
Well, ask
terrible.
Fury questions. He's
hellhole.
super fun to ask questions to.
No, he went to sleep after he lit the cake on fire.
Oh, I don't blame him.
Oh.
I feel so bad for your character. I do.
I do too.
You're just trying to be friendly.
And I've saved you guys all multiple times. I will have you know.
You can take watch with the gnomes next time.
Next time, I'm just gonna stand in the back and watch you all. And I'm gonna take myself to the teleportation and leave. All right. Well, I had heard that you needed help with some, stuff with your family, which I was prepared to help you with, as I have know many people that know Cardin very well. However, little less excited about helping you.
I trust you.
You don't have to trust me,
You don't have to trust me.
but I do know Cardin, so
Well,
there's that.
I'm not sure I believe you.
Just depends on how bad you want to find me.
I'm gonna face the other way now.
Okay.
This is going well.
I need everybody to make wisdom saving throws for me.
Ooh. My dice are it's cocked.
There's a box that I made for you.
Well, I had all my
What was
dice
it?
in there. I know. I just hadn't taken my dice out.
That box doesn't work.
Do I get advantage because I'm sleeping?
No.
15. Why would you get advantage for sleeping?
7.
21.
23.
9.
9. Okay. Fury in your head. You, as you're sleeping, you get visions of storms raging in front of you, fire uncontrolled. And you absorbing the elements, growing in power. Untapped potential. It's there for you. Go ahead and just make a mark somewhere on your sheet. And just a mark somewhere on. Yeah.
Oh, good. This is
Okay.
going to be great. 3 marks in it.
Fans adore you
They do.
everywhere they look. But there could be more. There's ways that you could pull in other people. There's ways that you could find out more about your family, about a person that's been tormenting you. Answers why. That intrigues you.
Wake up and kill everyone.
I'm still awake right now.
No.
I'm still awake right now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you're still awake. Yep. But yeah.
We're just dreaming.
Yeah. No, that's fine. Well, he
Okay.
said he wakes up and kills everyone. I was like, well, I am already awake. If you did that, I'd already be awake.
All right. So, yeah, you guys. Yeah. Your watch goes by. After about an hour, the light goes out, and you're kind of sitting in darkness. You're still awake. Yeah. But no, nothing seems to happen. Fury. All right, you are. You know,
Get your own watch.
Do we need to roll perception or no?
Yeah, go and roll perception.
8.
8. It's hard to see in the dark.
Yeah, because they left me blind.
18.
18. You see Callie off in
gave
the
you
corner,
light.
just kind of like, just frustrated, like looking left and right. And
It was longer
up
than
and
I was
down, and
awake
just
for.
like, there's kind of at times just like,
How's watch going?
Not saying anything.
I thought so.
It's getting worse.
I've done nothing to have caused you guys distrust of me. I've
It's
only
only
saved
her.
your lives.
Maybe at a bad time.
and yet you guys are constantly on watch together.
That's what I tried to
I
wake up
wanted to be
No, I
on
know.
watch with him, and then he set the thing on fire and went to sleep. So I'm
I
like,
know.
You're gonna have to split up.
I guess I should have woke him back up, but
It happened.
I was like,
Right.
oh well.
So, you guys, your watch goes by.
I can't be on watch with her anymore.
What'd you roll for perception?
18.
18? And you said 8, yeah.
8,
It's
yeah,
just,
nothing.
that's all you see is just
Nothing.
her struggling with her watch. Okay.
Me struggling with my watch. I would not visibly look like I'm struggling. It would be like very.
No, but like you're trying to look around.
Yeah.
You can't see
I know.
anything. Like you're trying to get your eyes to adjust, but there's nothing that produces any lightness from it.
Cookie.
Thank you.
There you go.
Thank you.
It's already in my hand. You get it.
Are you guys waking Fury up?
Oh, yeah.
Fury, you're woken up.
What?
Your turn
For what?
to watch.
Watch.
To literally open your eyes and actually watch.
Yeah, you can't set another cloak on fire.
I could.
You could, but then you have to sit by the fire cloak.
Okay,
And then
you actually
watch.
gonna stay awake? Because like all of our lives depend on it.
I feel good enough.
Hey, you got another day gone
Yep.
of your
Another
crazy
day's
plan.
gone, so
I'm not keeping track.
you have one more day.
I just know my
Honesty.
point of exhaustion is gone.
Yes. Yes, if you had any exhaustion, that's gone with the long rest. I think
I had
you had one and you had one, Emily.
Got my hit back though.
Go. So,
Yeah, I finally got all my stuff back.
Fury, those thoughts just kind of seem nice. Like, just kind of that idea of just untapped power. Just kind of still kind of just sit with you, and you're kind of thinking, what are you capable of as an individual?
You want to have any talks with yourself in the dark?
Not really.
Okay.
Just gonna read my books.
Okay. So go and make a perception check.
My watches are boring. I'm sorry.
Well, I can
8.
talk to you at least.
Hey, don't notice anything. You guys get a full rest.
Right.
Night goes by. You wake up.
So,
Is it any brighter in here now?
There's no windows. There's nothing.
Got it.
I think we should head up, unless anyone feels like we should head down. But, you know, there's a library, probably has information.
I feel
Sounds nice.
Probably has magical information for Fury.
down is the safer option.
What?
Well, if we go up, there might be something up there.
There could be something down there, too.
More question marks in the basement, basically. Like
But
there's
we're
just
also
less.
here to try to figure out what's causing all of this undead craziness. So, I don't think a treasure hoard possibility is gonna give us many answers.
I'm here to figure more about magic.
The library's
so like
up.
the library.
Don't think there's any magic in the treasure hoard.
I
don't
think there
think that's
is,
where
but
we
I
should
think
start.
learning magic is more likely in the library.
I just feel if we go up, we won't be coming back down.
Well,
What goes up
Must
must come down.
I vote for up.
Vote up.
Well, there's no point voting down.
Well, if you feel like you should want to go down, we can
I
discuss
like the
it.
question mark. It looks fun.
We'll go down after we go up. I just think if we have a chance of going up and ending this crazy undead stuff, then down will be a great reward. What's the point in going down, lugging around a bunch of treasure, and then still trying to go up?
If there's magic, it could help us when we're going up. Or there could be more secrets about this map.
Are these in order? Like the first one right above us is Room of Lovers. Like they go that way. Okay.
Yeah.
So like we're
We have to
here.
go through all those rooms to get to the library.
I think they're like stacked.
There's
Plus,
definitely a lot
I
more
just
in the way.
always want to go the wrong route first.
Well, I want to go down there, but I think we should go first.
I've already been outvoted. Up it is.
Up
My
it
guess
is.
is my guess is downstairs
So,
is gonna lead us home anyway.
Does anyone have any magic that can reveal visibility of any sorts?
Yeah,
Yeah?
All sorts of
I do. Do I need to do that?
It might be beneficial to
Well,
see where
does
you're...
fairy fire work for that? It
It
works
does.
for people, so
Yeah.
I have that too.
You guys watch as he
That reveals
releases this.
visibility.
What color is the fairy fire that you choose?
bright blue and orange.
Bright blue and orange. And you guys watch as it kind of settles over this doorway that appears, and you can see the outline.
I think you need to save your magic for all that fire golem stuff. I can't do any of that. But I can do this.
So,
Okay.
It lights the way.
and you can see as all the fairy fire kind of clings to it, you watch as the doorway kind of shimmers and appears. As the door, and your fairy fire goes away as it is absorbed into the actual door and creates the doorway and the stairway that leads up.
All right. I guess I'll lead the way.
I can't
Okay.
see, so
You're in the middle.
someone, yeah. I wish I already had a glowing sword, maybe.
Great.
Mm.
Talk about summoning a demon.
We already have one.
Would give my grandmother a heart attack.
This is everything she thought D&D was.
Yeah.
There's undead, there's a star in a circle.
Mom, if you're logged on to Twitch watching, now's a good time to look away.
Aww.
What is that?
That's last week's chat.
Oh, never
It's
mind.
still up because
Oh, weird.
I can't read it. So.
You were
Says
frozen on
Happy
the screen this
Halloween.
whole time.
Oh, that's what
I
that
was?
Makes me feel a little better.
like-
You're just walking sideways.
Oh, weird. That's weird.
Trampoline.
That's fun.
Nope, that's not what that says.
No.
Temperance.
Oh. This is the
You
trampoline
must
over
have been
here.
That other
Yes.
T word.
Oh, man.
Person to unplug it?
Because they were unplugged when we were down here, and whatever the camera was on when it got unplugged, it froze on, and you were on it.
That's weird. I did unplug it. Should I not unplug it?
So
every
No,
you
just-
guys walk in.
Just clicked my head,
Right
and I was
Do I need to put us on here?
pleased.
It was
But-
me.
Is this visible on the ground?
As you walk in, you can see a faint green glow, so your eyes are able to adjust slightly to it. And you see runes carved in. Does anyone speak Draconic?
No,
No?
I'm sure the whole group does not.
Yeah, pretty sure message a trend.
Trend did.
We got 3 squigglies and a... Trend did.
No, she didn't. Dwarvish.
Oh,
Dwarvish
All right.
comment giant.
Well,
Do one of you have comprehend languages?
No.
not
can
prepared.
I look...
We could say that knowing
I mean, is it a 1, 2, or 3 level spell?
the second level spell, I think, or first level.
I don't know if the cleric spell though.
Yeah, it might not be.
I definitely don't have it.
I I don't know if I had that with Amara.
Bard, sorcerer, warlock, wizard, fighter, rogue.
No.
Nope.
No.
I want to look for levers.
So you're sure
There
it's
is a
not in
lever
Elvish?
at each end
Let's
of
pick
the
a different
pentagram.
language.
Fantastic.
Okay.
We go down.
Yeah.
Wait, I have a question. Draconic, is that what's been in these robes?
No,
No.
Abyssal.
Have we had to read Draconic
I
anywhere
would
else?
say
We haven't been able to.
if you are trained in Arcana, you may make an Arcana check.
21.
We'll go Ascensions. 16.
So no, that's fine. Working together, you're able to spell out the words that you see. Having some familiarity with the idea of draconic runes and being the use of magic. Much of the magic is rooted in the language of draconic. Symbols for sigils and whatever it is are rooted in draconic. So through you believe that you've come up with these answers. So there's a lever at each corner, each point of the pentagram.
But you gave us an order. Number 1 is the enemy of power. Number 2 is downfall of weaker souls.
Right. So what's the enemy of power?
Well, it's not power. What's this word?
Temperance.
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 The enemy of power.
I feel like the downfall of weaker souls is like
So
pride.
the number 1 is the mark of the enemy of power. Sorry.
Okay,
I said that the first time. We got confused for a second. So I'm not trying to change stuff. I just want to make sure,
Okay,
like,
the mark of the enemy of power.
The enemy of
That
power.
makes a lot more sense. I still don't have.
Because then the other one is the enemy of absolute power. 4 is mark of the weak.
Oh, that's what it is?
And 5 is the only thing worth striving for.
Hope.
Which I would think is hope.
Hope has got to be. So I'm just going to.
The only thing we're starting.
We'll just pretend for now we're thinking this is 5. Mark of the week, would that be Daxure?
Mercy.
Knowing him, if he
Mercy.
created this, yeah, mercy, probably. What does temperance mean?
No idea.
That's
I
like
don't know.
temperance. You're like just calm, right? Even temperance.
I'll just.
Can we get a definition on temperance?
temperance.
1 second.
Yeah,
It's-
like you.
It's kind of even keeled.
That's what I said.
Yeah, I'm with ya. I didn't know. I was like,
It's
like temperate
Abstinence
is like
from alcoholic drink.
Close, close.
That's the only definition that came up.
temperance in all things.
It means showing.
Oh,
constraint.
moderation. Basically, moderation.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's even.
So
So we're thinking 4 for now for mercy.
Maybe.
I feel like downfall of a weaker soul is pride. We can come back to. We can circle back.
Possibly
obviously.
2.
But the enemy.
Then
Is that
power would have
temperance?
to be.
Enemy of absolute power is temperance?
Yeah, and that's not right.
Well, it could be if you.
It could be. If
No,
you-
I'm sorry. I was meaning
That's
some of
okay.
our other numbers might not be right
Or the
because we
enemy of-
only have the enemy of power
Or
and the enemy of absolute power left.
power could be pride. If you have absolute power, you might. If you have pride, you
Depends
just
on whose
think
perspective.
Pride
Vegeta.
comes
This is
before a
not-
fall.
Yeah.
Right.
Downfall.
No, we're going up.
And if you're weak, then you give in to
The enemy of
pride.
absolute power would be temperance, moderation.
Although the downfall of a weaker soul could be power too. Like if you want power. But I feel like that'd just be pride.
Yeah, the mark of the enemy of power. So what is the enemy of power?
Mark of enemy.
Weren't we thinking
Power.
mercy?
But that's the only thing we're striving for.
Or is that
Unless
too
because
obvious?
Daxure did this, the only thing we're striving for is power.
Uh-huh. That's what I'm thinking. 'Cause this isn't from a good person's perspective necessarily.
Yeah, that's true. So hope would be the downfall of weaker souls.
I could make an argument for,
For
like
any of
three
them.
of those for the downfall of a weaker soul.
Or hope is the mark of the enemy of power.
How
'Cause
heavy
the
are these
opposite.
levers?
how heavy the
Opposite of
livers?
fear.
This is a look. I'm not going to
So
pull
basically,
one,
we have
but-
no idea
No,
where
they're
temperance
like
goes.
they're like on the ground. Like
I
Like,
kind
you
of have no
know.
idea where any of them go. To be honest.
Do I
guess it
feel like
depends on whether we
Philo
think
could
a good
pull
person
one?
or a bad person said this.
no,
I mean, I think Lewis is.
no,
Same
it would
thing
have
with
to
Or
be
your
someone-
little hand.
No, it would take more than 5 pounds of pressure. to
Okay.
pull it.
The mark
So-
of the enemy.
Technically, power would lead to the
Power.
downfall of weaker souls.
But I think
But
you're,
he
I mean,
might
I
not think that.
St. John's right. We should think of
He
this.
would. If he has
from
enough
Daxter's
power,
point of view.
he can lead to the downfall of weaker souls.
Yeah. The enemy of absolute power. The enemy of absolute power. I feel like
this is room
mercy.
1. And we're stuck.
You don't think 3 is mercy? The enemy of absolute power would be mercy? Mark of the weak would be mercy.
Or
Or
hope,
or hope.
Temperance.
if you're thinking it from a bad guy's point.
I don't know where temperance goes.
Only
at all.
thing worth striving
Downfall
for
weaker
is
souls
probably
could be hope.
power.
Yeah.
Why is that the downfall of weaker souls?
Because if weaker souls just hope, then they don't get anything. It's their
But if you
downfall.
don't have hope, then
Evil people
what's
don't like
worth?
Can I look for another door in this room to see if there's... just move on.
We're never going to
You do not
agree
see
on
a door.
something.
Can
Did
you?
we just do all this and like,
You
guys,
can,
the door's open over
You can
there.
make an investigation check.
See if I can see where one might show up or anything. Probably not with that. 10?
You do not see. You kind of look all over the place. You do not see.
Can I see if I get any sort of
The
like
quote
just
before this was through the eyes of Daxor, so we have to remember that when we're trying.
Oh, that's right. Yes.
Oh.
Good call. So
I only
yes,
have the
so
words
this
through
is-
the eyes written down.
Yeah, I'm next.
So through the. So yeah, we have to think of this from his.
can I do like an insight?
But-
or like not like a
You
like
have
a
no idea what kind of person he really
a
is.
check when you're kind of like trying to like
Wanted absolute power to
think
become a
through
lich.
something.
You guys have
you
been
know
talking.
I
I
told
think
you all
you guys have
about
been
Daxor.
very close a
What?
couple times. You guys have moved
I told
away
you the
from
whole
closeness.
Story.
Yeah, it just depends on like who's speaking at the moment.
So can I do like a check for thoughtfulness?
You guys talk it out.
I don't
You guys
know.
talk it out.
I don't know what
Talking
you just
out
said.
of each.
So through the eyes of Daxor
The
means
mark-
we have to think of this from his point of view, correct? And
he's
what we
bad?
know about him is that he wanted to obtain immortality
So find
and
your
become a lich.
guarantees.
Yeah, I'm gonna that's
Find your guarantees. That's my advice.
None of these in my mind are guaranteed.
okay. Well,
So
let's
the
think
only
into
thing
the eyes
we're
of.
striving for is power,
power.
right?
Yes.
So that one I think is a guarantee through the eyes of.
So if this is 5, mercy is the mark of the weak. Does the weak show mercy?
I would think so.
That would be 4. Enemy of absolute
I'd say
power is
temperance.
temperance.
Yeah.
Is it just going to be
Because
the
it's just-
star pattern?
It's hard not to. Well, yeah, maybe.
It's like
Downfall of a weaker soul.
hope.
I'm thinking that could be pride.
One of these could go either
The
way.
mark of
I do not think
enemy.
hope is a downfall of a
I
weaker
don't
soul.
think hope is the enemy of.
You
Yeah,
don't
that
think
could be
from
the
a
enemy of
potentially
power.
evil person that would be crush all hope?
So wait, what is...
But a powerful, he wouldn't think he's a weaker soul, so he wouldn't mind saying that hope.
So the mark
It's
of the
bad for
enemy of
weaker
power,
people.
I would say, would be hope. They have hope, they will oppose you. They don't have hope, they're no threat.
Oh, okay.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
So
I like
this, and then 2 is pride is downfall, right?
So it's the star pattern.
Oh, but that's what. Okay.
Downfall of weaker.
Does anyone dislike this pattern?
Downfall of weaker
I think we can argue
souls.
ourselves out of any.
We
pattern
could. Also,
get
we don't
into.
know what happens. We could pull one and everybody dies. Probably not. We could pull one and just something could happen.
I think Fury made a good argument for hope, and that was the only one I was stuck
I
on.
just don't know if I like pride where it is, but I just like everything else. So
Should we each stand by one?
or stand together.
Just for fun.
But if we're all together and we pull it and like the floor falls out under us, then we
Then
all
all
go down.
Oh.
But if we're in different places,
Do you think the floor only falls out in the one that's wrong?
I don't know if
Do
the
you think
floor
we have
falls
to-
out at all.
Do we have to pull them all? The
floor might not fall at all.
If it does, we just go back to the room we were in because we're above it.
Do we have to pull them all at the same time in order?
No, but we
I
do
think in
1,
order.
2. Yeah. But we go.
So
I'm gonna
one,
stand next to this.
Okay.
Do you want me to pull this guy?
yes.
I'm gonna pull hope.
And hold on to another.
Guys, we
Okay.
either did something great or horrible.
How do you feel?
Not dead.
That's good.
Does it feel like you have to hold on to it, or does it just feel like
Beautiful.
it's set there?
It's set.
I'm gonna go over to the pride one.
Pull that one. There's also a chance that if we wouldn't be able to move the ones that are wrong.
That's true. I will try to pull.
Given that
temperance. Is
the
3, right?
Yeah.
consequence for
Temperance.
failing to get in is instant death, I do not think.
She pulls mercy,
I'll pull power.
and you pull power.
A line burns itself, and you see it burning this emerald green fire,
Of course.
and it creates the pentagram symbol on the
Really,
ground.
Daxur?
And you watch,
In the shape of
and you watch as
the
it,
star.
Of course.
this platform in the middle rises up off the ground and begins floating slowly.
Ooh, let's go jump
Let's
on,
jump
guys.
on it.
Okay.
Is it just high enough
That's
where
like
we
the
can
first
step
instinct
up
is that
on
we should
it?
jump onto it.
I'm
Not-
going
we're
to
not
step up
I guess we
onto
wanna
it.
go under it.
We'd have to jump.
Okay.
We all rise, I'm guessing. All right.
Well done.
Rise.
Well done.
Oh boy.
Man, can you imagine if we
Put
didn't have maps?
yourselves right here.
Wait, we're all in the Pentagon?
You're all in the pentagon.
Cool.
1 down,
You rise up
7 to go.
100 feet, 200 feet, until blackness is below you.
How big is this tower?
Half a mile
It's
tall.
Like-
yeah, it's huge.
Bigger
Half a
than
mile tall.
Half a mile tall.
Oh.
300 feet. 400 feet.
Can anybody see anything?
500 feet.
Anyone else starting to feel like we did something
there's a
wrong?
glowing green pentagram.
And it
We did
stops
good. We went
as
up.
you see
Pentagon.
off against the wall, on the far wall, directly ahead of you, you just see a small little
Pensive.
outcropping.
Outcropping. I haven't heard that
Alcove.
for a while.
Alcove would be in, right?
Alcove is in.
Anti-alcove.
Anti-alcove. There we go. The anti-alcove.
Now we.
And you see what appears to be a basin set into it. This blue platform.
We just run and
Constructs
dive in.
Yeah.
It says submerge.
This guy
The
has
path
more
will be revealed.
theatrics than
Look into the
St. John.
basin
He's
and
super
submerge. You
dramatic.
probably just submerge
I
your
like this
face.
style. Well, it's not. Okay. I'll go submerge my face.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay, so you
God.
see
I
him
mean-
walk and
Like,
She said submerge
He
your
says-
face.
you submerge your face. Perfect. All right. Go and make a perception check.
the path will be revealed.
Go make a death saving throw.
15.
Okay.
I'm
So
not
you
looking
look
about
in and you see before you
Gemini.
just this empty abyss of purple smoke, almost like you're looking into this alternate dimension, and you see maybe a mile away this large pentagram symbol, and you see from it, in the middle of it, you see an X, but it's set off. So you see the pentagram symbol, and you see an X, and you see a line traced back to the pentagram. Then you see a line from the bottom of the pentagram, the bottom left-hand side. You see it goes off down to the left, and then you see arrows that appear to be pointing up, and then a circle. So I'll draw it on here for you. You see, just so you can see it. You see the large pentagram.
I think I got this.
It's like the one we're standing on.
You see an X right here.
Oh man.
You can see, and then it goes this way, and then you see up arrows right here.
All right. Going to come out of the water, tell them that,
Okay.
and say, I think we're going to have to take a leap of faith off the end of this.
Wait, is it a leap?
No, we'll walk and off of it.
how did you looking into a
Are
bowl
we?
come up
Is there
with
no
jump
solid
off the
platform around
pentagram?
us?
I'm
I-
guessing there's no solid platform around us, right?
There's nothing around. There's only the blue.
Could we like tie a rope to you and then like you start walking?
Can I cast?
Yep.
Yeah.
I
I
want to
like that
cast
idea,
gust
Colin.
in that direction to see if we. Wait, do we even see a wall?
I think we gotta
Where?
watch magic.
Like in the
here.
bottom left direction.
This is blackness from what you rose up.
Got it.
You are standing on the platform that rose, and this so imagine just being on the middle of this platform that's raised up.
Then I will cast Gust at a downward angle to see if it hits any solid object, and you know how it would like blow back.
You don't see anything.
Yeah, there's nothing there.
All right, tie a rope around me. I'm gonna walk off.
Why don't you just cast your thing again?
Seems like an awful waste.
What thing?
Very fine.
Oh.
Don't you guys just want to have faith?
I mean...
It said the path would be revealed. There's a pentagram that's right here that we're on. And we just walk this way and then up this way.
Okay.
You seem pretty sure,
That's fine.
but we're definitely tying a rope around you.
I mean, the worst that's going to happen is I'm going to take a step, fall off the edge, and you're going to pull me back up. I'm a gnome.
That's what I mean. If you got a rope. I thought you just wanted to jump free fall.
Well, I was, but if you guys feel more comfortable...
And which one of us burly folks is going to be holding this rope?
Probably her.
Yeah.
Maybe.
All of us?
I've got a +2.
I have a -1.
Or maybe several of you.
Yeah, I think several.
Multiple of us.
All right, we're going to tie a rope around my waist.
A waist
Give it
around
to
your rope.
the couple people.
Yeah.
I'll just
Then
hold on
I'm
to
going
the
Show me what you're doing.
Start walking off this corner
Okay.
in the pattern that I...
You watch as he puts his foot down, and you see this blue energy underneath his foot. You take another step,
I call hacks.
and you see where his other foot was. It disappears. Where the whatever
Quickly,
blue.
maybe follow right
think we
after.
should.
I recommend you follow me,
Yeah, we are.
because the rope's not going to last long. I'm going to trace that pattern that I saw
Okay.
to go.
All right. So you start going forward.
So I go this way,
Mhm.
and then curve
So you
up, right? 'Cause
Yeah, you
it said I
saw
went
this,
way.
and then you saw up arrows.
Yeah. Like
Up.
up.
Up
or-
arrows.
Oh.
So you stand there.
You saw dots, like a dotted line, like
They're
hash marks, and then you saw actual arrows pointing, like drawn arrows.
I'm going to
Jump.
We need to all
jump
get there.
and try to grab for something.
Okay, so you jump and you land on a little step in front of you,
Oh.
and kind of just like
Okay.
catch yourself for a second.
Oh, there's stairs.
There's stairs, guys. I'm going to
Oh.
keep going.
We're
think you
following
guys-
you.
Oh,
Yeah, we're
okay.
all
following you.
So you guys, it is surreal. Like you're stepping over nothing, and then you start stepping up these stairs that are not there. There's nothing there. Like you're just.
This place is awesome.
That's a word. Yeah.
You step up, and eventually you see another floating in its own space, another platform. Go ahead.
Can I do an Arcana check? Sorry. If I can see if this is any type of known magic, like
Go ahead.
realm of magic, like divination.
This is old magic.
That's what I want to know. I can't roll above a 7, so 11 total.
11. You've heard of magic that can
Yes.
like. You've heard of magic.
You've heard of magic.
You've heard of magic that
In
can
general.
like be used to support your weight or support large amounts of weight that can be created. You're assuming this isn't complicated magic. This is something that you've read about. You thought it was too trivial to get though, like to invest your time into. It's more of just like you understand that this is a pretty simple spell that someone could use. Now creating it on command or like. You're not sure the nature of how it's being created, but you understand what the simplicity of whatever it's trying to do.
Got it.
If that makes sense.
Insert floating disc.
Yep.
So,
That's my guess. All right, I will head towards that platform then. That's
Okay.
floating.
so you guys get up to the platform, and to save for time, you put your head in the water. Same thing happens. You can see that it, instead of this one, shows where you're at. It leads down up into the angle, and you see another up arrows, and then you see you watch as it curves back, and it leads you back down to the very center of this platform. And after it leads you down to that platform, you watch as a room appears around you after you all sit on the platform, and a spiral staircase that leads up. So essentially you guys have just walked a strange path through all these basins back to this exact platform, and as soon as all of you put foot on it, a room appears around you and you see a spiral staircase
The
that
stacked sewer and his theatrics.
Yes. Would you say that he's a little dramatic?
Yes.
hello.
It's an inside joke.
I'm a very dramatic person. Is what she's getting at.
He is very dramatic. It's a thing. He's a 4.
I'm a romantic.
He's a 4.
I'm an awesome.
None of that makes sense.
All right.
On the Enneagram.
And it leads you up to this room.
Which means he's very dramatic.
And
I
you
would
enter
rate you
in
a 1 right now.
right
I
to
am
here.
a 1, you're right.
As soon as all of
Out
you,
of 10.
as soon as all of you set foot there,
Out of 9, actually.
you watch the floor. It seals up. It's almost done. The floor seals up behind you, and you watch as the walls, each of the corners begins to slowly rotate, and you see in the very right next to you, this platform slowly begins to rise. And you see what would be a giant of a man, except for limbless. But like a giant almost, and you see it
Oh, alive?
not moving, or it's moving, but it's just head is and you see the body parts are strapped to the its torso strapped to the table that it's rising up on, and you watch as the walls are slowly rotating, and you see 4 completed figures. These sewn together flesh-like creatures that all kind of
Okay, guys, remember no lightning.
step down, and you look at each of them. And each of them have a sewed on, like the limbs appear to be sewn on to very different things, but each one has a different colored limb that appears to be doesn't match. So we're gonna go and take a break right there.
No lightning.
But yeah, we'll be back in just a minute to engage in this conflict. So, all right.
Magic weapon.
doing?
My dex
Oh,
and constitution.
you guys.
Ash is like, that's fine.
It's fine.
She's just sinking a little bit.
It's fine. We're all fine.
That's how I said it.
Sinking
You're
is
gonna
just
like
way
you're
up
just
high.
trying to match the face. You know?
Yeah, like just hide behind.
That's cool.
Oh gosh. We're getting texts.
Hi.
We as in you.
Oh,
So popular.
okay. Put these guys over here. And haven't listened to this one in a while.
I think there's a guy over here. I put him there before he started.
Yep. Just trying to get
There's
similar
this
guys. Charizard has entered the battle. All right.
Do we need to roll?
We need to go and
initiative?
roll for initiative real quick, guys.
Okay.
Are all of the golems going at the same
Yes,
time? They're
they
going to be
will.
baddies. That's what we got.
Fine.
All right.
Ooh,
Fury.
pretty good.
Rolled so low.
3.
Did he roll a natural
Ash?
20?
21.
Callie.
12. Sorry, that's my name.
Enid.
20. Well, I rolled a natural 20.
So
Twenty
yeah,
one.
you guys.
So just 21. Oh.
I know it's such
That
a waste
is-
of a
It
three
is.
to roll it
Let's
for
see.
initiative.
And we
I rolled
rolled
a natural 20 for a while, I think.
And now it's like, you used it.
I used it. There's no more
Used
left.
it up.
So I have a quick question for you.
Yes.
For this, what do I use as my damage
I
modifier?
have no idea what I'm gonna do
It's
first.
just strength?
I kind of don't like going first.
I normally should go first. I have a +5 to initiative. I just rolled super low. I mean, I feel like I have a good,
So
good
yeah,
chance of
it's,
going first. Not that I should
where's
go
my
first, but I have a good
spellcasting?
chance of going first as a fighter. But
Did your initiative ever go up?
That's your dex modifier, so if your dex goes up.
No.
It doesn't say.
I was just curious. I don't really care, but
Hopefully mine will go up a bit. Because I need my dex to be higher.
yeah, mine's not very high either.
Well, mine's...
They're unarmed
Oh,
strikes, so
yeah.
it's,
I mean, I have
strength,
+3
strength, yeah,
Okay.
strength
It's
based.
better
Yep.
than mine.
That's what I was
But that's
Yep.
where all my attacks are.
Nice.
Yep. Alrighty. They rolled -1, 13. They rolled. Were they pretty high? Oh, jeez, that's not good.
These two are at the same time. Ash and Enid are first.
Alrighty. Okay. Enid,
I'm going last. Oh, third.
you're first.
Oh wait, what did it say? So
Use fire.
five. Well,
Use fire. Normal weapons, no effect. No lightning. Destroy the 4 along the walls.
I'm just gonna get out my spirit guardians.
Okay. So,
I don't know, fine.
what is it? The scythes? Is that what you created? Is like little spectral scythes, or
Oh, sure.
That's cool.
Yeah, that sounds cool.
Sure.
That sounds cool. I hadn't really thought of them.
so these like grayish scythes,
Yeah, that's
all
cool.
spinning around her.
I like it.
All right, so that's out in a radius of 15. Ash, what are you doing?
Okay, I'm going.
You want to move or stay where you're at?
That's big.
I'm gonna cast flame arrows on Callie's
Nice.
quiver,
Nice.
and then I'm gonna use the
She doesn't want to die.
crown to summon spiritual.
Yeah,
weapon.
because it's not casting a spell; it's summoning it through that. So yeah.
Do you want Philo around here? Or do you want him to kind of fly up and be okay?
as
He's
far up as he can.
up
Okay,
out of the
okay.
way.
This ceiling is about 40 feet tall, so
Okay.
he's fine. Yeah, he
I'll
can
keep
stay
him
away from
close
battle.
enough that I can use him to cast a spell if I need to,
Oh,
but
nice.
high enough that he'll be
Okay.
assuming
Okay.
nothing crazy happens.
Baddies' turns.
Mm-hmm.
Are you done moving?
Yeah.
Okay. 5, 10, 15,
That was not
20,
good
25,
enough. Yeah.
30. He will use his action to move. This one would be actually record 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Good.
Good.
Very good.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. No. Yeah, I'll just jump over. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. All right. Action to dash.
Dang it.
Jumping up on top of here.
Oh, poor guy.
And then it just steps right over
How
his face.
tall are these guys?
These guys are... they're about... Actually, they're only medium. Never mind. So they're actually normal sized. Sorry. So they're about 7 feet tall. They're sewn together to be bigger kids.
But they're tall. They're towering over them.
Towering
right? So,
over
like,
you.
if
I
I
just didn't
turn
know if they were
around,
large, so that they were even bigger.
It's considered a medium creature.
Okay.
Sorry,
And
I judged that wrong.
you're
so.
small, and you're small.
Yeah.
And how many just walked into my 50
All right.
foot
So,
radius?
all of them.
15
Nice.
foot
15.
radius. Sorry, not 15.
Not
50. I was like,
Not the one on me.
Yeah, but I think maybe the other
5, 10,
Yeah,
15.
it's
Yeah.
just inside.
It's like.
They all just walk
Yeah.
in there.
All right. So they all have to make a save,
Crime.
correct?
Yes.
Do it.
I said Pythagoras is crying.
yes, that are. Yes. It's not actually 15.
What's your save?
Don't
Is
get
it a
over
wisdom save?
Yes.
So plus 0. So the highest is a
This one
14.
where
Is that
his
safe?
rules are
No.
beneficial.
So they
Yeah.
all
full
take
damage.
full damage from this.
Okay. Let's hope I can.
That's full damage.
That's good. That's really good.
The mass effect spells are good.
Yeah. 12. Something.
What are you looking for?
Okay.
12 radiant, all of them.
All my
Or,
plans
no, it's
changed.
force? No, it's radiant.
No, it's
Yeah.
radiant.
Or
This
else-
is force. We found out.
Or is
No,
that
force was for the spiritual
Spiritual
weapon. This is
sure
oh
it's
no, no, radiant. Sorry, necrotic if you're evil.
Yeah, I
Radiant.
thought it was radiant.
okay? So 12 to each of these.
Mara.
Oh, they have advantage on these. Sorry.
Looking on my pages.
15. Does that succeed?
My spell save is 15, so
So one of them did succeed
okay,
instead, so I'll take half.
fine. One.
Yeah, only one did. They have advantage. on
Okay,
it.
so 12. So the one.
One takes 6.
That's still really good. To each one.
Yeah. I like to spread the wealth.
Yeah, yeah.
Alright.
Absolutely.
So we'll take that. The one on Callie is the one that didn't
Sorry, Cal.
take full damage.
Well, good. I'm not gonna hit that one anyway
So
because
that
I got a
one
bow out.
took 6. Okay. The one
Oh,
against
you're
you is going to take 2 attacks. Oh, yeah, he's not. Okay. 12
Yes.
to hit.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have shield, do you?
Nope.
Spell? No. Okay, and then 23 to hit.
Yep.
Oh my.
Okay, you take 26 points of damage.
My.
Oh
I
my
have 5
That's it.
left.
Whack! Whack!
You already only have 5?
Smacks into you really hard. These 2 hits.
I'm feeling these guys aren't going to have a lot of life, but they're going to attack us first.
I'm still down 10 permanent HP. Plus, magic people are given just
All right,
enough.
Callie, your turn.
I'm gonna quickly, because I've got a bow out, I'm assuming that'd be a disadvantage in front of me.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna look real quick to see, like, I knew there were 3 others in the room, so I'm gonna look to see which one makes the most sense for me to hit right now based
Okay.
on...
You just heard a sickening crack come from my skull.
Right, so, like, I'm probably gonna turn around and try to shoot this one over the head.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Isn't it disadvantage for ranged attacks even if there's an enemy? Because essentially, like, I'm pretty sure I was reading that.
Well, I don't know
Because you're
about
not
that.
attacking the person.
No. So essentially, like, I think it's a rule. If there's an enemy within 5 feet of you that's trying to attack you
I
and
don't
stuff,
think so.
I don't think so.
I don't think that ever applied.
I don't think we've ever done it. I think it's actually a rule.
I'll look.
We'll look at, if you want to look into it for me. I'm pretty sure for like look for
Seems
attacks
like a
and
really
stuff
winning
Yeah.
rule.
for like ranged
You have
attacks
to
at
attack
any.
it with disengage, but you're not even engaged with it yet.
Yeah. Well,
So you haven't attacked it.
he didn't attack, but he's threatening you. He's going to attack you. If you try to leave a space, he's going to attack
Right, he's
you.
in my space, that's why I want to, if he's here and I'm here, I want to be like, and then like,
No, I know.
go this
So,
way.
so the idea is like the combat's happening, so he'd be trying to hit you and all this stuff, and so it's
Mm-hmm.
go ahead and make your 2 shots without disadvantage,
I mean, I want to do it right.
No, go ahead and make him without disadvantage. Once he's looking at the rule, that way we can. I think it's how it works.
So 24.
24 will hit.
I'll just do another one. And 21.
And it's a d6 of fire
Yeah.
damage.
Yes, it is.
Okay, so
When you make a ranged attack with a weapon, spell, or some other means, you have disadvantage on the attack roll if you are within 5 feet of a hostile creature who can see you and who isn't incapacitated.
Okay, so let that be my one
it's just
roll
like
then.
essentially like
That's with your magic attacks too?
Yeah.
Any spell attacks too.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
Okay, so I rolled 2 dice. Just count that as 1 then. 24 and 21. So that was 21 would hit.
Both hit.
Well,
he's got an armor class of 9. You're probably gonna hit.
so I'll roll my next at disadvantage though.
Okay.
Well, no, 2 natural ones.
Oh my gosh. Well, I mean, you got
Really?
both out.
Wow.
Literally 2
You take a
natural
picture
ones.
of that.
So that's one attack. That was one attack.
That was your second one. So your first one hit.
Yeah, your
second
first one
hit.
hits just fine.
That's pretty. We'll post that.
Oh man.
Yeah, we will post that.
And this attack did not work. All right, so
Make it artsy.
do the arrows become magical, or
I made a new
She gets a
square. I
d6
can
additional
put
fire
it-
damage.
Just use
but do they become magical,
I don't
or
think
is
the
it
arrows
just okay? So the arrows become they
I'm gonna
they
double check,
come on
but-
fire. So the fire does damage, but the piercing doesn't do anything. The arrow essentially hits it, and only the fire magic that she imbued
Okay.
into it disperses on the creature.
Okay. So I just rolled a d6 of fire damage.
Just the d6 of fire damage. Yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah.
So I don't add
It
anything.
doesn't say it makes it
No,
magical. Okay.
it just says you get
So-
the extra fire damage.
Well, there's another 1,
okay.
Oh my god.
and that's all I got.
Excuse me. You know
That
what? Though
was-
that's
That's something.
That was something. That was horrible. That was something.
as you watch the as it does not like fire.
As
kind of
I
reach back.
dual wield,
Yeah.
It doesn't say
Can
anything
I
about having
attack twice with the
disadvantage
weapon in
doing
one
a
hand and
ranged
not with the
attack
other
against
one?
a close person, though.
I don't have to go. Wah,
You know,
you
wah,
found
right?
it hit my own dead guy right there?
Attack.
Because
Yeah,
That's
this
what
doesn't,
I knew
this
about.
doesn't
because
say
I don't want to
anything
use the
about
rapier,
that.
even though I'm
Because that's how we
dual wield. I
used
only
to
want to
play.
use
It
the
didn't
magic
within.
one.
Spell
Yeah.
casting.
Okay.
Yes.
But not a bow.
Yeah, it just means that
But-
you can wield 2 weapons in your
So,
could've-
so it also says nothing about ranged like bow attacks having disadvantage against a creature near you, though.
So if I would have shot
Well,
the guy,
I guess. Well,
Well,
but
he's
there
still
would
in-
still be a creature
still
near
hostile
you.
to you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's weird though.
Same thing.
I guess if you have to, you can just take your arrow out and stab him with it while it's on fire.
yeah, I could do that.
Yeah.
But-
yeah.
But if
Just
he
touch
was
it to
blind
him.
and she attacked him with a bow,
You'll just
she
keep
would
him
not
away.
have disadvantage.
because it says it has to see her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even if she's attacking someone within 10 feet of her.
Okay.
It doesn't say anything about that.
Hmm.
It does for spellcasting.
Go.
Yeah,
I'm
what
going to
is
attack
that?
this guy twice with my longsword.
Okay.
Such a weird. I didn't know.
Oh, jeez.
Natural 20.
Yeah.
But
And
this
so
is
it
a
begins.
Longsword,
Don't worry,
so
I'll
I
get
have to
the
use my
ones for us. I'll
strength.
take one for a team.
So
There's still time for the rest of us, don't worry.
I got
Only
him
when you
last
think
time.
7 points
from
of
one.
damage.
Plus one.
At least it was
Right,
just,
it's plus
an,
one
Just
weapon.
an attack.
keep
you
rolling them
battle
until
that
they
stuff?
stop
So
being bad.
8 points of damage for the first attack.
All right,
So
you're good.
8 on
Here.
that one.
That'll hit if the armor class is only 9.
Yeah.
That is something my brain tells me. Oops.
6 more points of damage to that one.
Okay.
Just keep
And I want to
rolling.
do a defensive flourish with that
Okay.
second hit. So
How many points of damage did you say on the second attack?
8, but now plus 4 for that. So,
Okay.
so
I'm
12.
Yeah, I'll
My
post
armor
it.
class goes up, and as a bonus action, I'm going to say, Fury, you can't go down now. We need you. And I'm going to do a 3rd level healing word.
3rd level healing word.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah. You get 9 points of healing.
Doubled his HP.
Oh, tripled actually.
Oh man.
All right.
And then I'm just going to slide
Nice.
around here.
Fury, your turn.
I am going to raise my hand and distort the
Can I ask
space around all of us and cast slow on them.
Nice.
And give the one right by me disadvantage.
Okay.
You got
So it's a
this,
straight
guys.
roll. Because
I know,
Yeah,
but he needs to fail.
that was and what kind of save?
Wisdom, I think.
So an 18
Nope.
for him.
So
12 for the one in front of Sinjin. 13 for that one. And 3 for that one.
So all of them except for the one by you or
no, that's fine. I'm gonna do
hold
my.
on. Those ones have advantage though. So that was an 8. No. 13. No. 3. So all 3 of them except for the one next to you.
What? I'm gonna do my. And I am out of there.
Nice.
So.
Okay.
5, 10.
That was a bonus action. Yeah, you.
And then 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Yeah,
All right.
I have slow for some reason. So we're just gonna do these.
Oh, perfect. I'm glad you have those. I'm glad you got those.
Yeah, those are
If you want to be in
cool.
charge of those, like for now, I enjoy that. Yeah, because I'm kind of.
They're not obviously prone, but we don't
Yeah.
have slow.
They're
So they have an armor class of 7 now.
Yes.
And they can only use 1 attack.
And no.
There are no reactions.
Which is what I was hoping. And but I forgot I
Yeah.
don't
No
care about
reactions.
reactions anyway.
Enid, your turn.
Yes.
I like how I'm
You're like, yes,
facing
yes, it is.
over there too. I don't know what's going on. I just hightailed it.
I'm going to investigate that wall.
It's all good.
Dun, dun, dun.
I'm going to. So many choices, but okay, I'm gonna do Sacred Flame on this
Okay. So
dex save.
Dex save has advantage on its saving throw.
Every saving throw.
Nope. That is a 3 and a 7.
Nice.
-1 to each of those. So
Not the most dexterous bunch.
nice. That's pretty good.
12.
That's
12
one of
points
what,
of
this one.
damage. Yeah.
Oh, that's
So that was already damaging. He's got to
Yeah. Just be in the center of everybody.
okay.
Well, but if you stay where you are, they will all take the damage.
be. Yeah, if you
Oh,
stay where
that's
you were, they'll
true.
all start
Sorry,
there
yeah,
again.
that's true.
Yeah.
I didn't
Right.
really move much anyway, so.
Yeah, as your little scythes. Ash, your turn.
Okay. I'm gonna do face step, and I'm assuming she's summer right now
Okay.
because she's pretty pissed off.
Callie, no, I'm just kidding.
No way.
Okay.
She's really in a
So
bad
we're over
mood,
here,
guys.
so he'll get
Is it 2d6?
it's my charisma modifier, so it's
Oh.
not much. I think it's like 2.
You're super
something.
charismatic.
But what kind of
Super
damage is it?
fire.
Fire.
So yeah, 2.
as you kind of burst in a little flame
And then I'm going
and
to-
disappear on the other side.
And then I'm gonna use my spiritual weapon on him as well.
Okay. Here, we'll use this guy as the spiritual weapon. The inspiration die.
19 to hit.
19 hits. So this one took 2 points of fire damage, you said, correct?
Yeah. Do I add? I don't remember. Do I add the?
So it's 2d8 damage.
And then you add
Is
your...
it 3? I thought it was 3d8
Oh,
level.
it's...
Yeah, you 3d8.
Yeah. 3d8
Goes
and
us through the crown.
yeah.
No, I know. I think it's only per 2 levels
No,
that it
it's-
increases. Spiritual weapon.
You use spirit. I'm carried. When you use when you cast a spell using a spell slot of 3rd level or higher, the damage increases 1d8 for every 2 slot. Yep, you're right.
Okay.
Do I add the spell casting ability for each die or just once? I didn't remember
Just
that.
once.
Okay.
Yep. This is fire damage too.
Yeah.
Right? You have +4?
That was 5.
Oh, then one more.
Yeah, 11.
One more than I can
I was like,
Alright.
11, nice.
I didn't know you were +5.
And they all start their turn in the thing again.
Yes, they do.
Which
So-
hopefully
So does
just,
that cast it at 3rd level? Your crown?
4th. But it's starting at 3rd level or higher.
Right, so 3rd would be the first, 4th would be the second.
That one succeeds.
So it would be increased.
Oh, so it was 3?
This one is having a good night.
Oh,
So
should be
it would
three.
be 3d8 because she casts that 4th
Because it's
level.
1 plus 1 plus 1. No, it's every second.
Above
Just
the
read
third.
it.
Every 2 levels.
I'm
Every
confused.
2 levels above the 3rd.
So at the level
It's a second level spell, so it does 1d8 damage.
but she's casting level 4.
Yeah.
But look at the bottom.
Yeah.
At
So for every
levels.
2 slot levels above the second. So
So
3rd, 4th, that's 1 more d8.
Yeah, so 2d8.
So two
Oh, I thought it did 2d8 normally.
No.
No, it's one.
I'm just an idiot.
I thought
No,
it was
no,
that way.
Glad we got on board.
It was
I'm
learning a lot
confusing.
of
I thought
That
it
one
was
fails.
2d8 originally, and that's why.
Plus
I
1
was-
more.
I wasted that on one of the saving throws.
We'll just cut that off.
Literally
That's
did the
fine.
exact
Yeah.
opposite of her.
It's fine.
Look at this,
2
Laura.
natural 20s.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I don't want
Two
to look at that
natural-
because I got 2
That
natural
was the
ones.
saving throw for this guy.
Hmm.
For that
So I
one.
guess he saves.
Yeah, I guess he
Yeah, he
definitely
saved 17 for that one.
I
So,
got
So
2
these
more.
3 save, this one doesn't?
yes.
This
Yeah.
one by me's having the roughest
He
time,
is.
and this one's having the best time.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, buddy.
Alright, you gotta roll your damage.
Yeah,
Ooh,
because it's their turn.
sorry.
Nice.
15.
Yeah.
So this
15
one
to
didn't
that
save.
Right.
I always get confused on whose turn it is
Just
when
the damage
this
is the most,
happens.
I'm pretty
Because
sure.
then I feel like it's still her turn.
Mm.
And I'm
let's see.
confused.
It's going to be really confusing when they have to make a save against my spell at the end of their turn.
Right, then that's like
Yeah,
just
now it's
really
pretty
like I got skipped.
And the rest of them take just 7.
7.
Okay. Okay. All right.
Those
Well,
3 are still
I have
slow.
to start this turn.
With some more natural 20s?
Probably. Probably all healing.
Probably.
I don't like that.
Nope. It's fine. He doesn't enter his berserk mode.
Good.
Oh gosh.
Yeah.
So
never
he's
wanted to
going
do
to
that
attack
again.
him. So he only has.
These
he-
3 only have 1 attack.
Yeah.
So which
Because
one?
at the end of the turn they'll get to. So that one is a 26 or no 23 to hit you. So you take 13 points of damage. This one's going to run up. Go after you.
Ring it.
15. No. That misses because your armor class is higher. right?
20.
Nice.
No.
But it's 16. It wouldn't
Like, you're the closest thing to it. That's 15.
Nope.
Nope. And 26.
Yeah.
13 points of damage to you.
Cool.
All right. Oh, the other one has a second attack against you, right?
No. Oh, that one
Yeah.
does.
No.
18. So
Nope.
no, it does not.
Not this time.
So
Not dead.
I'm too small.
Yeah, he's
it's trying to you just see this large meaty hands just.
I just assume you're doing theatrics, like just going up on your shoulder. Nope.
Pretty much.
All right, Callie, your
I
turn.
don't have to make
I don't
saves
know,
against
like-
And they need to make all their slow saves.
Oh, yes. Thank you. So advantage.
I mean, I want them to still be slow. But...
2 12s, so no, because it's
And
minus
this
1.
one? Okay, what about this one?
Natural 20,
This one is no more.
12.
And that one's still. Okay.
Yeah. Slow. That has been your trademark move
It's
right
been
there.
great.
It's
Mainly
been
because
really
I can
good.
do absolutely nothing
Hey,
else.
no, that's
but
huge though.
It's worked great.
Your
turn, Caleb.
Thunderball was pretty
Diagonalistic.
powerful too.
Just don't do it in this room.
I want to
that's not
take
like
an
it.
arrow
well, I have a 33%
and hold my bow at my
chance.
side, and I just want to like touch it to him, like fire. It's not gonna pierce him. I just want to like light him on fire.
You just want to use that.
Just wanna
you're
hit him
you're
with
just like,
fire.
just using it.
He's like 5 feet from me, so I just want to like hit him with fire.
Well, he's still like trying to get away from
Still
the
got to
fire.
do attack roll.
Okay, well
You
whatever.
have to get 9. I mean, you can't.
Oh, hold on.
What is it? you're
Hold
trying
on.
to
For
do?
everybody that I attacked, who all is taking fire damage?
I have no idea what you
Are
hit
they
me with.
Hold
doing
on.
fire damage?
You
No.
just hit me, but I don't
No,
know.
I
what.
know. I don't think I hit you with this guy, or I don't think
You
I
hit me with that guy.
this guy.
Well, I think so because you walked
Okay.
up and.
He rolled a natural 20 on that one. He has disadvantage. Anytime they take fire damage,
Oh,
it's
you're
a
talking about any of
disadvantage.
them that have been
Anytime
hit.
of them
Oh.
they take fire, it's a disadvantage.
Oh, I was like,
So that one had an attack against you. That you took damage from which one?
Yeah.
From this guy.
Okay, he didn't take fire damage, so he's good. Okay, I just wanted to make sure. Because you guys wouldn't have taken that damage then if I would have missed with their attack. So okay, alrighty.
Okay, so can I do that or?
Yeah,
You can
attack.
still have to roll. You're trying to just get the fire to it.
What is it?
She's just
Natural 20.
she's just taking the fire.
So
or
roll
touching it through
2d.
because the
Roll
stabbing's
your
not doing
d6
anything
of fire
anyway.
damage and double.
Oh. She has fire arrows?
8.
She casted everything.
Okay,
How's it looking?
fine.
That one? That one over there?
Which one?
That
This
that
one?
one? Yeah.
Yeah, this one's fine.
If any of them are looking
I thought
bad,
he was
this
having
would
a
be the
bad day.
only one.
Oh, I thought he
If
was
any of
having a
them.
bad day.
But I don't even know. Does he even look rough?
He's looking rough. Yeah.
Okay, well I'm gonna hit that one again. I'm just
Okay.
gonna do the same thing. 17
Yep.
plus 8, 25, I don't know.
And then roll your d6.
1.
Yeah, use the box.
But he gets disadvantage on his next attacks.
Yep. So you just kind of pull out and you just kind of try to hit him, kind of stab him with the arrow, kind of do
Well, I
that.
should have maybe hit. I should have done maybe both of them then. But
So okay. All right, Sinjin.
I'm gonna attack the same guy in front of me.
Okay. Jeez.
Natural 20. And then a 1 for damage, so it's
I know,
2
it's the
plus
worst.
2, so 4 points of damage.
Nice.
And that misses. Well, 8. And don't they have 9 as our armor class?
He's slowed.
But he's slowed, so it still hits.
7.
Thank you, Fury.
So 10 points of damage for the second attack.
Okay.
And on that one, I'm going to do, because this went away, another defensive flourish. Additional 1 point of
All
damage.
right. And your armor class goes up by 1.
That, and then bonus action. Hit him again.
Okay.
19 plus stuff.
That hits.
Okay. 4.
This is not with the magical weapon though. So
This is with the magical weapon. I can't do
attack
it with that one?
Attack. No, it's attack main weapon.
Oh, well, I'm
offhand
not going to
weapon.
attack him with
So
that if I can't do
she-
3.
No, yeah, you can't do 3 with the main weapon.
Then I will inspire someone.
Okay.
I still
Look at
have
your
one.
list of inspiration.
I don't know who to inspire.
Just picture you at work just typing these up.
oh, typing up his pages.
Yeah.
Tally.
Yeah, I don't know. I'll pick one later. I'll inspire Enid because she's the closest to me.
Enid, you're inspired because you're the closest to me.
Well, I don't want to waste
Thanks.
time looking for which ones I've
Inspired.
used.
Thanks.
You're inspired.
That's all
There
you
you go.
say for.
So you have a D8 inspiration. Okay, Fury, your turn.
I am going to turn around.
Okay.
Sorry, I've used
And
this.
then I'm
Epically.
going to hold my ring up towards the one that hit me a bunch
Okay.
and cast a ghostly orb towards him.
Okay.
Yeah.
I rolled a 2, but 11.
11 hits.
I was gonna say, I don't even need to. Okay, and then Constitution saving throw for
Ooh,
him.
he's good at these. Good thing he has advantage. That's a 2 and a 3. Huh. So no.
6 points of damage, and he is deafened and blinded.
Nice.
Who's
you do
deafened and
such a
blinded?
good.
The one that
The one
no,
that- everybody's
not him.
Not
The
that
one that did the damage to me.
Oh, this guy.
That
Okay.
one.
That's good though.
You have such good
How many? 6?
they're like
6.
assisting spells, like that helps everybody.
He's having a rough time now.
Fury doesn't really care about doing damage.
right.
Alrighty,
Like,
Enid.
yeah, that
Top of
helps
the
everyone
round.
when
Your
they're-
turn.
Uh-huh.
He just likes
Can
to
I do
get
a
his
cantrip
way.
and take out my spirit weapon?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'll take out my spiritual weapon.
What do you want?
I'll put it
This guy?
Okay. You can attack it with it too.
Okay.
Same turn.
Gotta take down at least one of these guys.
I know, for real.
That'll
Nice.
hit. So 1d8 plus your spellcasting modifier.
10.
10. Nice. He's looking pretty rough.
And then can I do Sacred Flame?
Okay. Same guy?
Yeah.
Dex save.
Dex save.
Dex save for which one? Same guy?
Same guy.
He's slowed. I don't know if that affects it or not.
That's a natural 20.
Oh, wow.
So, but no, it doesn't. Unless the
I don't know
slow
if slow
affects.
affects Dex saves.
Yes, they have -2 to those two.
Okay, so he still has
Still-
advantage. He rolled a natural 20.
Yeah.
So
Got it.
-2, -1, so 17.
Yeah. So.
So, okay, so he succeeds on the save. Ash, your turn.
So can I cast or attack with the spirit
Yeah,
and still attack?
yeah, you can
Yeah.
move
Still
it.
cast another spell is what I'm trying to say.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's just your
Okay.
bonus. You can't do a bonus action
Okay.
spell.
Okay.
If you're gonna do that.
Okay, so I'm gonna attack him with spirit
Okay, go ahead.
weapon. Hopefully.
Yeah.
12.
12 hits.
Basically, if you don't get a natural one, you hit.
Yeah, pretty much.
17.
17 damage.
Nice.
And then
I feel like that side of the table's doing the damage. Especially that corner. Mainly your spiritual
Well,
guardians
guardians.
is.
It's really the.
I love that as day.
Oh my
Basically,
God,
I
all
was
my
just.
spells are
I
concentration.
built it just
know.
for AC, so I just walked in the middle of people. Just,
Well,
I couldn't be hit. I had so much HP.
You have produce
Pretty
flame
great.
I do. I was
because
just
you
gonna
can
look
just
that up.
chuck a flame ball at him.
Yeah, I'm just gonna chuck a flame ball
Okay,
at him. Oh, it's 1d8.
that's
It
2d8 now
increases to
since you're 5th level.
2d8.
Yeah.
You know what? Actually,
So
is
go
not
ahead and
bad.
make a spell attack
That's pretty good.
as you create the flaming orb in your hand.
Nothing.
Natural 1.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
So.
At least it was only a cantrip.
Yep. Not used to the spell like this before. He's
No.
like, let's try
Usually
this.
I just throw it in basins.
Wisdom
Fire.
saves.
Wisdom saves with advantage. 15. 15. Does that save?
Yeah.
This one
Okay, that one
saves.
saves. That one. 19.
Yeah.
That
Done
one
that
saves.
for the whole
That one.
watch
That
with
one.
her.
I'm going in order of what
So-
I've got here. 11. No, that
Yep.
one's not going to save. 17.
The cape on fire was bad.
Okay, so only the bottom.
That's the spell I
Full.
was thinking of.
That's good roll.
14.
14.
And 7 to the others.
That one is still alive. Barely.
Ah,
These
So 7.
gosh darn it.
So you said 7. Right?
Like the damage I'm doing is barely like
Okay.
Hey, anything?
One.
Chip away.
2.
Alright, I've got to roll a couple. Nope. And. Yes!
no.
The one that's
Don't
almost dead,
want
but not
Berserk
dead.
at all.
I don't know which order he's rolling them in.
Berserk is bad.
It's more of just kind of funny. It doesn't add anything to it. It could attack, like, so if it goes berserk, it can attack another golem. It can attack the wall. It just depends on what it is. So I was just hoping it would happen because it's kind of funny.
Doesn't get to be anything.
All right, so this one did go berserk. So
Cool.
But he only gets one attack.
Right there.
He's angry, but he's slow angry.
but it attacks the nearest creature. It can see
So
the nearest
angry is
creature
one-
to it is
He's
Callie.
slow angry.
Okay, so this one is blinded and deafened, so he has disadvantage on his attack.
so much less scary when they're.
Pick it up. All right. Disadvantage against you, Sinjin. That's a 7.
Mm-mm.
No.
He's not slowed.
He's
though.
not slowed, so his second attack is 12. No.
Nope.
All right, this one.
He's slowed.
So that'll be a 25.
That'll hit.
13 points of damage to you.
Okay.
This one is slowed as well. That's a natural 1 for his berserk, so he misses. Against the other one against you is going to be an 18. I don't think that hits.
To me,
He only has a second attack.
my armor class is 18.
Mm.
My bow.
Okay, so he does hit with that one. So 13, and then this one also hit a second attack, so that's 13 more points. So 26 total. More damage
36.
to you.
Mm.
Okay.
Well, they can't do that fast.
Then 2
like,
saves for
I was
slow
doing that
if
while
they're
he
done.
was.
I think I
But
already rolled
user,
for them.
I was like, I don't
No,
know.
Oh, so they saved.
Really.
And that one is no longer blind in death.
Okay.
Oh, that wore off.
Yeah.
What is it?
He's just.
What's your spell save?
16.
16. That one does twist them, right?
Yeah.
No. Nope. Both of them are still slowed.
Fantastic.
Okay. Callie, your turn.
I mean, I'm gonna do what I did last time. Would those same arrows still be on fire? They like fell to the ground, just like I don't know how
No,
how that works.
the magic is dispersed.
Okay, so I'll
Make
grab
an attack.
more out.
Yep.
How many I have of these things?
Everyone knew you have in your quiver.
16.
16. Okay.
Let's keep going.
And more 20, not natural.
Your whole quiver is on fire, basically.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
All like my
Yeah,
stealth
both hit.
arrows.
So
I was gonna do 1 and 1, the first one and the second one.
Okay.
Oh, to give them both disadvantage.
Yeah.
Okay.
So this is for the first one over
Yeah.
there. Oh my gosh! Get rid of this dice.
I mean,
But if nothing else, you gave them
gosh.
disadvantage on their attacks.
Great.
It's their fire.
Okay, cool.
Stay in there.
Well, I don't really want to take an opportunity attack, but I guess I'm only at 36. I probably should move.
you'd only take one.
This guy can't do an opportunity attack.
Assuming you can hit
I am going to move.
Okay.
And what do you have disadvantage on
He's
this?
a disadvantage on this attack. So it'll be a 15 to hit. So I don't think that hits.
yeah, then you can.
Does he have
shoot
disadvantage just
fire.
on
Right.
the next attack or the
No, I
next
can
turn?
No, it's next turn. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So he misses. All right.
Just leave the gnome.
Oh man. And the other one's berserk. That's perfect.
I like that you guys.
No, it's
that's
good.
good.
It's a
Level
good
4 of
thing.
them.
It's a good thing.
I was trying to be able to
Because it's the
shoot.
closest creature
So he's
to
gonna
it.
hit himself. He's gonna hit the other guy.
He's gonna hit the golem. He's like, "Roar."
Hit.
But I really wanted it so I could shoot my arrows since my
7
sword's
points of
worthless.
damage.
That one goes down.
Yes, finally,
And you
one's
watch
down.
as his arm
Slowly.
You see the arm kind of just slowly lands on the ground.
5 minutes later.
All right,
It's around.
everybody's turn.
Any
In
moment.
here.
The battle's over.
Hey.
Just
Trying
wait
your
for them all to
opposing?
fall.
Yep.
Push me out.
He's like, and then Enid's not strong enough? Is that what you think?
I want the person who can heal the most to stay alive.
Oh, I see how it is.
He was actually attacking
using
you, so, but it'll still reduce your damage. You're essentially like because you were the target of the attacks and stuff.
Right.
So
He takes 3, 4, 5 plus my other one. So 10 points of damage to that one.
nice.
And then as
You will reduce the damage by 5 if you take it.
right, 5. Okay. Cool. And then I will inspire. I don't know
This is
who's
2
doing
successes.
anything.
No one
Who's,
else is doing
making an attack.
anything
Oh, you have
except
to make an
us.
acrobatics check first.
I'm still inspired. So is she.
I am
Yep.
too, yeah.
Yeah, you flip him. You flip in the middle of them.
Half of us are already inspired.
So the other half of us are not.
Who's inspired?
Us two.
How are you inspired?
You
Pretty sure
inspired
that-
him the
I've
first.
right at the very beginning of the battle.
Nope, I did a healing word on you.
Oh.
I thought
You shouldn't have made it so
inspired him.
inspirational.
Inspired him.
No, he's right. He said an inspirational thing, but he did healing word.
Oh, yeah.
I don't.
I guess
okay.
I stopped listening after inspired.
Yeah, me too.
He was feeling inspired.
Yeah.
Though.
I felt inspired.
Come on,
Well, I will-
Valkyrie, we need you in the fight.
I will inspire Fury now, because why not?
I don't need it.
So,
It's just like Ron when you thought you got the feeling.
fine, then I'll inspire Callie and say, just a small town girl, living in this lonely world. She took the midnight steed going anywhere.
Nice.
Nice.
Very, very beautiful. Nicely done. You are
I am
inspired.
inspired. Is that D6?
D8.
Oh, you-
D8. That's a 10.
Oh, they're right in front of you.
That's an 8.
It's an 8. Alright.
Sassy.
Okay. So Sinjin, Fury.
And that
Or you
can use
have
for
you attacked
damage?
already, yeah.
I did.
Your turn, Fury.
I am going to send
Another
a really big, necrotic
third
sphere.
level necrotic sphere.
Third level big.
At the same guy?
Mm-hmm.
24 to hit.
And he had a 21 on his saving throw.
All right.
He's not blinded and deafened.
But
he takes full damage still, right? He doesn't, or does
it's
he take half?
necrotic. No, he takes full.
He takes full. That's, yeah. It's just a low. He just doesn't get the effects.
13 points of damage.
13. Okay.
And then... no, I'll leave it at that.
Okay. Alright. Enid, your turn.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna move. Your team's turn.
I'm assuming you're going
Yeah,
to
an
one
attack.
by now.
Oh, well, that's unfortunate. Wait, can I use this?
No, not
Because it's a
for...
natural one.
Natural 1 just means it's failed.
It's done.
Yeah.
Well.
Not even I can help you with that.
A halfling could. I should make a halfling.
Halflings, yeah.
So can I do secret?
Yes, you can.
You know what? Right now I'm going to start building a character based on
save,
half.
right?
Yeah, that's good.
That is going to be
Well,
17.
Should just make a halfling monk.
Yeah.
That would be entertaining.
Wait. Oh no. Can I
Make
do
him
this?
reduce that by.
Yes. Well, all right. That was.
Your turn. All right. Ash, your
Beautiful
turn.
turn. Beautiful.
I'm gonna hit the guy with the thing.
Okay.
This guy with the thing.
That thing.
I'm not doing words tonight very well. 16.
That hits. Go and roll your 2d.
2.
Plus your
Ugh.
spellcasting modifier.
8.
8. Okay.
Then I'm gonna hit him with produce flame.
Inspired 2 people, right?
Hopefully.
I've done 2 flourishes, so that's all I got. That's all, folks.
12.
12? That
Yeah.
hits.
Yeah, you're fine.
I'm feeling great.
What did you... Oh, produce flame.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's 6
Just
damage.
pummeled around a lot.
And that's that.
Okie dokie. His turn. The closest thing to him
They gotta make their save first.
is... Oh, yeah.
Their wisdom save.
There's so many things to keep
Yeah,
track
I
of.
know. They gotta take a little damage every turn. We're whittling them down.
That's a 13 for the top guy up there, so he takes a
Okay.
roll.
Yeah.
That one, 4 and a 5, so no. I'm rolling really bad with these advantages. These dice are done, man.
No,
all of them
keep
failed.
Yay! Full damage.
Full damage for all of them. Full damage for all.
Oh,
Ooh, nice.
16.
16. Oh, that's good.
16. This one goes down.
Yeah.
I would be really cool if we had like a
Watch
total
as its
damage
left
counter.
leg.
Oh yeah.
That would be so hard to maintain.
Oh, what?
Total damage counter.
You're gonna have to have someone who's just not
So
into
Like,
the game.
that would
Wait,
just
16,
have
right?
gone up by
Dice Adventure
48.
stats, please get on that.
Yeah.
I'm sure they'll have that up by next week.
Yeah.
Our tech people are great.
Yeah.
Mom, if you're still watching, please keep track of all the damage being done. Ignore the sorry about the pentagrams earlier.
Yeah. Yeah, we just have undead sewn up creatures. All right.
So now it's their turn. Now that 2 of them are dead.
Oh yeah. Well, the berserk one is dead up there. This one is now berserk as well. Well, no, he's not berserk. He still keeps his wits about him.
The one on me.
Yeah. That'll be a 17 to hit.
Yeah,
Okay.
but it's -5.
It's -5, so 13 minus 5 is
8
8.
points of damage.
Second hit. That's a natural 20. So that's 26 points of damage to you.
34.
I'm feeling great, guys.
Oh my gosh.
As the first hit, you jump in between, kind of feeling good, and as it takes that opportunity, it just raises both hands, whoop, and you just feel yourself get like an inch shorter as
Well,
it kind of compresses your spine a
Does
little
it
bit.
take away for both hits, though?
No,
Will
it's
it
just
take away
the
5 for
first
the other
attack. No, just the first hit.
Okay.
Yeah. So that happened, and then that one's gonna run up. You're the closest thing to it.
Yeah. That's alright.
5.
Oh!
Takes you down.
He just pushes me over.
It's a natural 1.
Oh,
No.
That's it.
I was gonna say 20.
That's a 13.
No.
It has disadvantage anyway because it got hit with fire.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
But it didn't hit anyway.
Yep. Okay.
All right, that was a fun turn.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, exciting.
That was their turn. Yep. Dang it, they're still in your thing. Neither of them are slowed, so yeah. Okay. Callie, your turn. I'm gonna use rest real quick.
I have no healing. I'm sorry. I'm gonna
The best offense is the
shoot
best defense.
this one.
If you kill them,
Okay.
he doesn't need to be healed.
Yep. So once you get an 8, you hit him.
I'm gonna roll. Oh my gosh.
That will hit.
That'll hit.
11. Oh, I thought
8
you meant I
is
had to
a-
roll an
No,
8.
their armor class is 8.
Okay,
That was
11.
It's 9.
Either way.
But still,
Yep.
Okay. So you guys saw both those hit.
Yep.
sure.
Do you add this to damage?
You would just do the 1d6.
Just the fire.
Okay. Inspiration does not get added to damage.
No.
It's only to hit
That's on to hit or ability.
or agility check.
Checks or saving throws.
4.
That's pretty good.
So that's 8.
Hey.
I'm assuming it does double damage as well.
No, it hasn't.
I don't think so. I think it just gives them disadvantage.
Yeah, it has not done double damage.
Has he ever actually said that?
No, but I never said it did.
I just assumed it has been.
Well, I did 7.
I mean, if it is, he's done it on his own.
Damage than I think I've done this whole time.
That's more than I've done in like
But you're
all my other
slow
turns.
and other stuff has helped a lot.
Yeah, you've
big time.
been super like supportive.
You've been really-
You've been like, super
So
supportive.
she hit twice and did 7
Total.
points of fire damage to this one.
To that one. 7 points of fire damage to that one. Okay. He's looking pretty dang rough.
Ugh.
Have I ever played a
Cool.
monk?
Well, then I better take him
Monks are
down.
fun.
I can have
Okay.
a
Instead of
halfling
healing.
monk. They get +2 dexterity.
18 plus stuff.
That'll hit.
Pretty good.
7 points of
He
damage.
goes down.
Yes!
I was like,
And then I will not want to waste my second
Oh
attack.
my gosh.
So I can get around
That
here
guy just hanging on.
and I can attack with advantage.
with
Nice.
like 1 hit point.
12.
That is. Yeah.
Dun, dun.
3 more points of damage to that one. Bonus action, I will healing word myself. At 3rd level. That was it.
Nice.
Hero
I
of
can
the
do
day.
this. I'm a
Saved
good
your
hero.
life. Saved your life. Hero of the day.
Save your life.
Saved your 13 points of
My-
healing on
the only
that.
one that has no idea.
It's the old YouTube video.
Yeah.
It's like it was
All those
like
auto-tune videos
Oh.
they did, the backing up, backing
Oh,
up.
I know
those
that.
Kansas City.
I never liked that one though.
Oh, I love that one.
I love that
favorite.
one.
I'm feeling better now.
Okay.
Your turn, Fury.
Oh.
Oh. Have to do
Um,
something. Just start taking the body parts off. We got this.
Yeah, just start collecting the body parts.
Well,
Start.
I think I'm gonna cast Chill Touch on the one that's remaining.
Okay.
I think that's actually me roll. You know what? I'm gonna use my inspiration dice.
That's you don't have one still.
Oh, I keep thinking I do. Either way, 27 with inspiration without 25 to hit.
That hits.
Okay.
You really didn't need it.
really wanted
I
to-
felt inspired.
I'm glad. Just
He was
being around
inspired
me.
in-
I
is
had to do
inspiring.
it, so now it's no longer my brain. Now I use the non-existent
Okay.
8 points.
8 points. All right.
And I am not going to move closer.
Thanks,
You
buddy.
sure?
Enid, your turn. As he's right on top of you, go.
I think you can reach him just barely with the tombstone.
Yeah.
You can reach him. 10, 15. Yep, you can get right there with the tombstone.
Eight plus 12.
That'll hit. Go ahead and roll your 1d8
Yeah. Sorry.
plus your spellcasting modifier.
Oh, I hate that.
So 5.
Okay.
And then if I try to move, will he? If I stay within his
You stay within
Yeah,
range.
stay
range,
within
but I'm
range,
gonna cure wounds.
Okay. All right.
Thanks.
Ashlyn, your turn.
I was bleeding quite a bit.
Bring it up to him.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Just so I have the review.
14 plus 4.
And you are off the map.
Nice.
Oh.
I don't know why I drew the line within.
Wait, does your spiritual weapon do fire damage?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
19 plus stuff.
19. That was it.
She found a secret door. Shows out.
That's a good number that I see.
That's a good number.
Well, the way she's rolling them, I only see one of
14
them, and it
damage.
bugs me.
And then I'm gonna do the reduce flame.
Okay. Go ahead and make your attack.
18.
18 hits. Go and roll your 2d8. You're essentially doing the same kind of damage both times. That's nice. Just whack.
And I'm gonna.
Alright.
Well, no, I'm gonna say that.
He is in a frenzy. Maybe. Nope. Not in a frenzy.
Does he
call
take
it
spiritual
frenzy.
guardian damage?
Did he? He didn't hit you last time, so no, he's still under that, right? So
Yeah, I did not get it.
takes full damage.
Gotta kill him or he's killing Sinjin.
I feel fine.
Oh, that's right, you healed
How
him.
do you want to do this?
Yay!
Yeah, yo.
All the they just slice them up.
With
And
your
you watch as it
tombstone?
just
Oh, no, with my
the science.
the sides,
I forget.
yeah.
You have so many
So-
spiritual things. You basically are just standing there the whole battle.
Just really like, go.
Then you walk over.
Yeah.
I'm like a conductor.
I think more
That's like
Byakuya.
clerics will do. Okay, so I'm gonna go pick up the body part that came off of this one.
Yeah.
Wait, what did that thing say? Oh,
We
that's
gotta,
one way.
we gotta put them on there and then
step
get back.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do that. Alright, so we're gonna grab the body pieces,
Okay.
Everyone grab a piece.
put them there.
Okay.
And then we're gonna step
So
back.
you guys attach the pieces to the large golem.
And we get way back.
You guys begin backing away as you watch as you
Rips off his back.
rips off the two
Further
straps that were
back.
holding his torso around.
Yeah, really
Stands
quick.
up, and you watch as he starts whack whack breaking the table that he's on,
Thank you for releasing.
punching it constantly.
That's how
And then
I
you just
wake
see him.
up
He
in
just
the morning.
you see it begins kind of cracking a little bit, and then you just see him bashing his
Very
head
intense.
crazily into it. Last hit, you see his head splatter as the stone cracks away, and the pieces kind of separate, and you see another platform.
Hey, Dex, sure, this is a hard trap to reset.
Yeah. We go get on the
I guess
platform.
we go running
Yeah.
on the platform.
This is a really gross key.
That was
Yeah.
disturbing.
No. Came from my brain.
I know, that's what I was gonna say. Like, what the?
Guys, we are
What?
flying through this. We're now in the room of vials. I'm feeling great.
Oh, this,
I feel
this is
vile.
Fury's room.
What?
Well, you like to drink
Don't
anything.
drink
Yeah.
anything.
I honestly
I
heard
warned
it
him
as
as we go up.
VILE, and I thought of Mr. Vile. I assume it's just filled with little crocodiles.
Oh, the room of vile. Oh,
Or just the
dial?
little
Vile.
Vile.
things that they eat.
Well, I know it's vile, but I thought he was
The
saying...
Banjo Kazooie. There's a
Okay.
crocodile named Mr. Vile.
I played Banjo.
Did you?
I did.
Alright.
Quite a bit growing
The
up.
red crocodile that you have to race and eat the
Spell.
little
Oh,
coffee
yeah,
things.
I usually don't
Seems
assume
useful.
anyone's played it.
I played it with my next door neighbors had it. We played it
So confused.
Great
all
game.
the time. Yeah. That and Jumping Flash 2, Big Trouble in Little Moog. Did
I
you ever
don't
play
think you
that
can
one?
do each one without it being...
Jumpy
but we've-
Flash.
I mean,
It was so fun.
I'll just do this. I'm gonna cover the.
Cover it, cover it, cover it. Don't look. Don't remember.
I don't know which side I'm not supposed to
Me
remember.
too. Neither.
Alright, there you
I'm
go.
trying to not remember both while staring at it.
Which side do we come up in?
Don't
You
look.
guys come up right through here.
I go and start drinking them all sequentially.
Just
One
kidding.
after another, Fury has a drinking problem.
Just kidding.
So you step into this room and you see 1, 2, 3, 4, 11
Star.
pedestals in front of you laid out, and you see a various assortment of vials on top of them, different colors, different shapes.
Can we
Star.
take a short break?
No.
What? Like a short rest?
Yes.
So you can get some stuff back? Or?
Yes.
Can he take a short rest while we're just kind of like looking at the stuff?
You can.
It's like an hour,
Listen.
though.
Yeah.
That's like 30.
I thought it was 30
cast
minutes.
healing
Technically an
spirits if
hour.
you need to heal.
Yeah.
I mean, if
Healing
we
spirit
have
would be
time,
Good for.
Yeah.
why wait?
So if you
Me as
guys,
well.
I'd say if you want to take a short rest, you can.
And I'll cast
We're gonna
healing
eat.
spirits.
All I need is healing
Okay.
spirit. Probably.
What does
Mhm.
healing
Yeah.
spirit do for us?
1d6
for 10 rounds. So go ahead and roll 10d6.
10d6.
No, she'll roll it, and then you all
We all
heal
get it.
that amount. That's probably one of the best
Do you
downtime
have
I have
healing
it.
spells.
how many is
I lost count.
It's a,
You're
it's a ranger and
Yeah, pretty
druid
much,
spell.
actually.
8, 9, 10.
alright?
I look like this, so you can look like that.
No damage. 10.
Everyone's fully healed. No.
Well,
I mean, it's
I'm 40 down right now, so
9,
39. I guess.
3,
Oh yeah, 33. I'm up.
37, 38.
You were close. That's pretty good.
That's
for
awesome.
one first level spell.
That's pretty amazing.
So I'm only
or
I'm
is it
one down.
second level.
Second level. That's
74.
that's one
so
of the,
powerful.
yeah.
That was that was awesome.
It's a great downtime healing spell. Yeah.
We do have to
Oh,
always
Granny
be
Okay.
close
So
to each
during
other.
the short rest, you do the healing. You were wanting to take a short rest though, or were you just wanting to?
No, yeah, I'm fully good.
You're fine. So you're like, can we sit down?
I was
a
just
minute?
kind of bleeding
You know, I
out.
know. And so she's just like, and you're like, what is it?
So
Like,
just step in, step out, step in, step out.
Alright, so it said there's illusion magic. We need to dispel it.
There's a star.
Find the green vial and drink it near the maze. So I'm wondering if these vials aren't actually the colors they look like right now.
Can anybody
Can I go?
dispel the
I want to
magic?
just look at the far
Yeah.
wall.
Yeah, we
Which
need to
wall?
dispel the
The
magic.
opposite one for where we.
Go ahead and make an investigation check.
13.
13. You're looking around. You're not seeing anything. Kind of running your hands across the wall, floor, and stuff. You just don't see anything.
Well, should we dispel?
Yeah, who can dispel the magic, people?
I got this.
Of course.
I will do a few arcane notions with my sword, and then I will dispel illusion magic for 120 feet around us.
Okay. Right. I need you to roll. I think it's higher. It's a higher level spell for this. So go ahead and roll, and it's 10 plus the spell level.
What do I
To
have?
enter
Like
it. No,
charisma?
it's,
There's a
yeah,
straight-
Yeah, it's charisma. I think. Yeah, I think you had your spellcasting.
I thought it was
modifier.
a straight roll.
I think it's charisma. Don't if you double check for me, that'd be great. So you
Did you get it?
doesn't work. You don't see any. You do sense that there is illusion magic here, but you do not sense any.
Did it work?
I don't think so.
You did dispel magic.
Yep, but I don't roll high enough. It's a higher level spell.
You felt this. You felt the like beginning to attack the spell, but you feel it fizzle out. So you do know that it was attempting to work.
Yeah, for that one you do. It's I'm thinking counterspell. I don't think you do it.
Okay.
So you do
I don't know if
add.
anyone else can do that, but
I
you can do it. You want to try it?
So what do I do?
At your highest level, probably.
It's a third level. That's
it is a
what's
third.
You
highlighted.
can do. Roll a d20 and add your wisdom modifier.
Her wisdom's probably higher than yours, isn't it? Or no?
Not higher than my charisma.
13.
13.
You do something.
Still the same.
All right, Fury, get to drinking.
I can do it.
What do you have to...
I can do it one.
Wait,
Dispel
what do you have to
magic.
use as your modifier?
Wait. Oh, it's probably too.
What's
My stone's
Lasts for
fire.
10 minutes.
You're
You could.
If it's during the short rest, you can do it.
What did you?
You didn't take a
We
short
didn't take a
rest.
short rest.
We
We
ended
did
up
She just did healing
Oh,
spirit.
then yeah.
But I got
13.
13
So
plus
17. 17's enough.
Okay.
That's just enough.
Thanks for
As
You're welcome.
as the 7th level spell
Oh man.
Oh my gosh.
fizzles out, and you can see that there are about 3 purple vials, 4 blues, 2 yellows, and 1 large green vial. And you see it. It is this
Pick
one
up
right here.
that green vial
Okay.
We pick it
so you
up.
pick
and
it
not
up.
drink it yet because we're looking for a maze.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think
Can we
they mean
investigate the
corn?
walls?
You can. He investigated. He didn't find anything over there.
Can I investigate also?
Yeah, good.
The same wall?
Give guidance as a cantrip.
I need to know whether or not I'm going to give you a dirty look.
I mean, I feel like I'm just gonna like.
Yes, I do. Guidance.
Okay.
Okay.
What does that mean?
You
Add
get
extra
D4.
D4.
to your check.
It's what Dave did all the time.
I kind of forgot I had that one.
You just do it
I
all
use
the
it so
time.
much in Critical Role now that I think about
Yeah.
it. They're just kind of like guidance.
Yes.
20
Well,
not
I need to do
natural.
But it is
20.
also by
That is
touch.
enough to see it.
Yes.
As you look,
So
and so you
So
saw
you
that
can
he was
also
kind of
make it
looking
very
on the wall.
creepy if you want.
You look, and you look at the very base of that far left wall, and you can see etched into the wall a faint lines, and you can see that it ends up being a full maze that leads all the way to the very center.
Of this room?
Just
It's right
It's a
here to the
maze on the
center.
wall?
A maze on the wall.
Hey, there's a maze over here.
Drink this and look at it.
Oh my god.
Or some of it, maybe. Maybe we're all supposed to, but maybe have a sip and see if it does anything.
Okay, I'm gonna stand right by the maze.
I'll
And I'm gonna
stand
take
near
a
you.
sip of it.
Okay. You just see her.
It does
You see a
shrink
small,
us.
tiny little tiny.
Man, she's even smaller than me.
I'm in the
And-
maze.
The bottle's falling. And you catch it. Okay.
All
right,
All get to be
I'm going to
tiny.
drink this, and someone should get ready to catch this bottle immediately.
Yeah.
It should be, you know,
Next
she's
to you.
closer to your
Okay.
hand length. I'm gonna
Good.
sit down so I'm next to you. For the drunk.
I'm just gonna. I'm
Oh,
gonna
and
hold
she crushed
onto
me.
the bottle as you're drinking it.
Okay.
So then
Then I'm going to stand
I'm
back.
going to
Okay.
walk off the bottle.
Okay,
Alrighty.
so we're all in the maze.
So you're all in the maze.
What about-
You
so,
want a backwash?
Philo. You can just bamf him out.
Yeah.
yeah. So you all enter into this maze that's inset into the wall. Well, very like Mario-esque.
Should we have
where you have to climb?
figured out the maze before?
I don't know it.
No,
We
we
could've
saw
watched
the
it from
whole
above.
maze.
It was written on. It was drawn on the map.
Beautiful.
Oh,
So, yeah. So you guys follow the instructions as you kind of curve into the wall. There's little holes that get you actually in complete darkness. You're shifting in and out, left, right, up, down, crawling. It takes you about 2 hours to get through
Oh
this
my
maze.
gosh.
As you finally make your way, and you can see out from this side. As you look out across the room of all the vials, and you see a singular path that leads into the wall.
That's where we go.
this is probably the grand walkway, but it's probably only grand because we're this small.
Probably.
It's very smart.
So-
Joshua.
You begin to walk through. At the very end, there's just a tiny little ledge, and you all appear back large. And there is nothing but the ledge behind you, and the tiny hole that you just went through.
Do we still have the potion?
Next, it fell. Like it didn't get to go in. We must go
We're going to have to
forward.
find a different way back.
Yes.
All right.
Don't think there's a way back.
We gotta jump off.
So we're just on a ledge.
Just on a tiny ledge.
This is where the notes ended, guys.
Well, it's a grand,
grand
walkway.
walkway.
So we just walk on out.
I mean,
I
this
wanna
worked
test
once
my foot.
before.
I
Shouldn't
bet.
we check?
To see if
You put your foot out. Make an intelligence check.
Oh boy.
He's our most
Purple.
this doesn't matter. I'm scared of rolling.
Natural 20.
Natural 20.
Natural 20. You put your foot out. And you don't feel any different and stuff because you're just kind of holding it out. But the one thing you do notice is as you hold it out, your pant leg kind of just slowly kind of lifts up.
Right.
So as you're holding your foot out,
You're showing some
over the
ankle.
open space,
Excuse me.
Oh, gravity.
your
going
pant leg goes.
Oh.
So
And you notice it.
we're going to
Float.
float that way.
It is like Willy Wonka.
Just imagine him staring at us, but just like,
I,
I need you all to make a wisdom saving throw.
Yeah.
oh boy.
We're doing good with these.
Already used my inspiration.
11.
10. I did not use my inspiration yet. Can I use it?
Nine.
No, your inspiration would be gone because it's been 2 hours to get to
Oh, okay,
the
so
last
just, I only have 10 then.
What'd you roll?
9.
9.
Natural 20.
Is it a wisdom save?
Wisdom save.
Oh, yeah, I'm 26.
26. Okay. Fury. It just burns in your head and it just feels there could be a lot to be gained. There's infinite possibilities as you feel yourself kind of just like, and you kind of standing on this ledge, you're figuring it out. You figured out this puzzle. You can show them all. Every person that ever taunted you, you could destroy them. You can make them suffer.
He's the worst one to have failed this.
Yeah, Ashlyn.
It could lead to vengeance for you. No one
He's
would,
crossing
no.
names off list.
No, I'm assuming
Mom, goodbye,
I
Dad,
now
goodbye, Grandma.
feel vengeance.
Go ahead.
Fury
and make
never
another
cared
mark.
about vengeance, but now I assume I do
Yeah.
Okay.
because of this.
Okay. So, what are you guys doing? You're on the ledge.
Do any of us notice that?
He notices it.
Cool.
Just staring
Does
at
he
him, staring
tell
at
us?
his foot.
What you think, Fury?
I think I'm going to just lean forward and just.
You watch as he just leans forward and
What?
begins to slowly.
Are you
float
doing
up.
some
See,
kind
the
of magic?
problem with this is I don't know if he cast a spell. Because he just does things subtly.
Right.
And he doesn't say a word. It just continues to float.
Does
I
he
feel
go
like
up into
he would
darkness?
do this
Yeah,
just to
he
watch us
disappears in
fall.
some darkness.
Fury, what? Why?
Take out the
How?
rope, tie it around myself again, hand it to you, and then I'm gonna lean forward.
Okay. You lean forward and. So you start pulling it. You start pulling you forward a little bit.
I'll go forward.
Yeah.
But I'm still
And you
holding
all
on to the
start.
rope.
Okay, so you all start floating up slowly.
There's gonna be a fan up there.
I know, it's Willy Wonka.
Now they have to
Stop
clean
burping.
it.
That was not on the map.
So you guys continue floating up for about 5 minutes, slowly lifting up into the air as you continue going up until you exit and you see before you, first time, light from the outside appears to be coming through little slits in the window, and you see before you a staircase.
I don't know where we are now. Hopefully we're going up into the library.
We are. This is the library, I assume.
Oh no.
I think so.
I'm assuming
That
that was
was
the
the
grand
And you
walkway.
guys
Think so.
Yes.
land right here.
Oh, good, did things.
You all step off. Need everybody to make a perception check for me.
19.
13.
11.
1.
9.
9?
19.
19.
11.
19. You kind of look around and you all immediately see what appears to be a charred remains of an individual at the stair. So these are stairs that lead up, and it's a large spiral staircase that continues up. There's another figure off to the right that, again, appears to just be a huddled mass of bones and armor and stuff. You notice, though, a faint blue light sitting kind of in that space, and you kind of look at it for a minute, and you see it slowly beginning to expand.
I would nudge them. Do you guys see that?
In the space of the bone man?
In the space, yeah, in the space of this. Continues to grow.
What's the blue stuff? I don't remember.
You see arms beginning to sprout out.
It's a ghost.
Legs. Face. Here's what he is doing.
I've got my...
Hello! My name is Sinjin Psychowitz, hero of heroes.
I have my sword and saber out.
Here to looking for the library.
Think
Might
I'm
have taken a
casting
wrong
firebolt
turn.
on this thing.
Oh, jeez.
Oh,
Okay, so you cast Firebolt. Go ahead and make a roll a d6.
Guess we
well,
won't.
that's rude.
It will be fire.
Okay. So passes right through it. And you see this figure crosses its arms. And now it's starting to take more shape, and you can see it appears to be a dragonborn. It's about damn time. Oh.
You have to excuse our friend. He's a little overzealous with his
That's all right.
fire.
Do we recognize this person?
No.
Oh.
Never seen.
Who are you?
Rota.
Rota?
Rhoda.
Rhoda.
Rota Kanar.
Okay.
Rota Kanar. Servant to the Lionheart.
Yeah, that was Trin's person, right? Nope, that was the person who almost... No.
Wait, why is that?
That sounds...
Praise be to the Lionheart.
Who? You guys went to the temple and pissed off some people.
Yeah.
Favorite moment.
Are we in the library?
No, that's further up.
Oh, we're in the
I was
library.
actually up there, and I got tossed down here.
Well, that's a...
What were you here for?
I was part of the original group. Lauren. He took it out. Took out Daxur.
Wow, we are in the presence of greatness.
Yes.
I like the way you talk.
Yes, it's great to meet you.
Well, it has been a long time since, 800 years.
Oh my.
Wow.
That's a long time.
Yes, I've been waiting for someone to be bold enough, as we were, to come in.
Is
Well,
that guy
that's
over
us.
there someone too, or is he just there?
That was poor Melody.
Oh.
She was our skilled assassin, an investigator.
Oh.
She unfortunately took the first deadly blow from Daxur when we fought against him.
Oh.
And there she's laid ever since.
She doesn't come back.
No, she did not have any affiliation with any deities.
I see.
Note to self.
I made
The deity.
Find a deity.
She's passed on to whatever ends that she wished to find, but I chose to stay by request of the Lionheart. There was unfinished business.
Oh, what's that?
This tower still stands. The magic. It fills this land with hatred. The blood of the lake is still boiling with the thousands, millions of people that were taken there and died.
Which brings us to why we're here. We want to stop that.
Is that why you're here?
That is why we're here.
Not exactly.
Well, it's why...
Four of
You
us.
see his eyes
I'm there,
flash towards
yeah.
you,
It's why...
and they kind
we are
of
here.
burn with a little bit of a blue.
Not
Glow.
against it.
We think the tower might be getting to him. Is that like a thing in here?
He stared at this foot for a really long time
Yeah,
earlier.
he kind of just got this like.
Is that something you actually would know?
Is it?
I don't think so.
Okay, then I wouldn't know that.
Well, I can't speak for everyone, but we are definitely
Silence.
here for... Okay.
You've heard whispers. Speak honestly.
Perhaps.
Of greatness that you could achieve.
Is that usual in this
Come
tower?
here.
Kill you.
I'd walk forward.
As you walk towards him, you get the face near him. Reaches his hand, and you watch as it passes through your face, and you scream out in agony
Good.
as this.
I thought he was the nice ghost.
And you watch as his hand comes out, and you see what appears to be in his hand, this black, thick smoke. So you can erase one mark. As he does this and slowly begins to dissipate.
Hell was that?
Daxur has been speaking to you. You cannot trust your wits. For I fear if you face him without all of your, well, whatever remains of him, if you are not yourself, he'll pull you in.
He's still here in some form
I
himself.
thought he was like super dead.
I still feel his presence. There's some semblance of him, whatever it was, but whatever Lord did to him, he can never recover.
And is he up there?
Yes.
On the roof or in the throne room, possibly?
I was tossed down when we were fighting in the library. I don't think he's in there. They continued up. Last I saw were lots of flashes, and then nothing but crumpled mess of my body.
Is the library or here a safe place to rest if we needed to prepare for a battle?
The longer you rest without destroying him, the stronger his influence has a chance of growing in you.
Mm-hmm.
That thing you just did to him, is that something you just keep redoing if we get influenced?
I was gifted from the Lionheart one time. You are the first people that have ever ventured in here in 800 years. Since I fell, then turned into that.
Did anyone else hear voices?
I have a request.
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
You serve a deity. You know what it's like to be charged with tasks and gifts. Do you mind rummaging through my remains? There is an axe. I wish for it to be returned to children of my devotion.
Yep. I don't know why they're laughing.
Because they were stopping at children, just
Yeah,
giving it
return the axe to the
Return this to the
children.
children.
Here you go, Timmy!
We leave with like some weird ghost dragon.
Don't tap your friend with it, it does 3d8 radiant damage.
Okay.
So give it to someone of life.
So do you start sifting through?
Yeah.
Okay, so you start sifting through and you see this
We'll
beautiful
call it
double-edged axe with
that was wicked.
like where the two ends meet is on both sides is the face of a lion and the mouth is open. It is radiating, like you can even feel the magic pulsating from this weapon. It's like you being attuned to feeling the magical presence, the divine nature that is infused in this weapon. Just you can feel it. This is probably one of the strongest magical items that you've ever been close to even encountering.
Do you have any tips for us going forward?
Don't die.
Got it.
I do not know what you will find, but we did our best. Melody had some magical items as well. Feel free to. She's no longer using them, obviously.
Ooh, yeah. I would look at
I'll rifle through her charred remains.
Should we bury her?
If you are able to come and reclaim whatever remains we have, we would greatly appreciate it, but we understand if things do not work out that way.
If we do come back, is there anywhere you would want to be buried?
If you take my remains to any of the temples of the Lionheart, I'm assuming they would give me a proper burial. Melody, she was from the lands down in the south, so I do not know her customs.
Further south than we are now?
Vanguard territory.
Lore was from Dragon Dune, so I assume they would just want the land returned to whatever state it could be. And, yeah.
What do I find on the charred body?
You find a set of studded leather that appears to have very strong. It's a dark brown leather, and there's silver rivets that dot the entire length of it throughout. Looks like it's made to provide excellent protection and mobility. You also see that kind of huddled in a mass next to her.
What's her size?
Magic armor fits.
Oh, it
Yeah.
doesn't matter. Oh, it's
Doesn't
magic
matter,
armor. Okay.
You're not sure if it's magic armor,
But I'm assuming it would have been gone by now. if
Yes,
it wasn't.
it probably would be. Yeah, yes. Based on your understanding of magical items, these probably are magical items that. And the other thing you see is this cloak that billows out. And it's got this gray. It's a dark gray cloak, and you can also see that it shimmers with a type of magic to it. I think our other party member, he teleported out. Archer, he left.
Leopold.
Yeah.
Fascinating.
Well, you seem familiar with the name.
Mm-hmm.
Saved his life, only to hear he died shortly after.
Yeah.
But he gave us a cool map of this place, which
Yeah.
enabled us to get here.
He was the one taking the notes. He was a very powerful mage in his time. Sad year he's passed. Elves live a long time.
There's some crazy undead people with hearts in boxes and stuff that...
I assume so. There were bound to be cults that popped up and
We've got a
followed
lot
this
of the hearts, though.
asshole. Hearts.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we
Found
just
some in
started the
boxes.
collection.
I think if we stab them, maybe people will die that have been alive. I don't know exactly.
Whatever it is, it's news to me. So, all I know is this bastard was trying to become a lich. We stopped him.
Well, I know it's risky, but I feel like we should rest still before we head up there and try to face whatever, even if it possibly gives us all a point of something.
Well, I feel that I have done what I needed to do and feel that I have met my charge.
Is there anything else we need to know as we go up?
Don't
Our map
die.
doesn't have any more notes.
Be careful. That's it.
No,
Teleported
I was
out after
fighting
battle.
during this time.
that's right. He did.
But like I said, he picked me up with some magic and threw me down here. It's a long ways down. I fell for a good minute.
Oh,
It's a long staircase. It's not fun.
terrible.
It sucks. I think he did lift me up a couple times. Like he was like, ha, 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 and then chuck me down.
Oh,
Ah,
I was already pretty badly hurt. It was not a fun experience. But, yeah, you know.
Thank you for fighting him.
Yes, well,
Hopefully we can make him die for good
I hope so too.
and not fall down staircases.
That's not, I would recommend not doing that.
Mm.
Well, peace of the lion heart and his strength be with you.
There's that thing again.
When you watch as the
He's
blue war
alive.
kind of
if I trade out my armor, does this studded leather do anything other than the other studded leather, or is it the same?
currently, it doesn't do anything additional.
What if I put it on and rest so I
Are you
attune
choosing to
it?
rest?
I think we're gonna have to. I mean, I don't know how you. I mean, I'm fine on life, but
Yeah. I mean, I'm not in
I'm
terrible
good
shape.
because
but
I don't have
think-
spell
I'm
slots
good.
to worry about. So
I mean that's fine. We can go. I will have just my base attacks, no inspiration, but I'm good with that. If you guys want to go, or if we want to try to
Yeah, give us
attune to
spell
whatever
slots.
magical items are
I mean,
possibly here, we
I
could
have
try
a good
that.
How much
majority of
have
spell
people
slots
been
left.
hearing whispers?
I haven't heard any yet.
I mean, I had a dream. I don't know if that counts as whispers, but I had a dream last night.
So did I.
But I don't know if that counts. Maybe.
were there other magical items we were supposed to attune to?
Well, I don't know. We found this armor and this cloak,
And
Oh,
this axe.
and she's got an
and
axe.
the axe.
I assume if we take a... Well, you can attune to something at short rest, right?
Yeah.
We could just take a short rest, try to attune to stuff, and...
It might be safer.
We could take a short rest, and if someone starts hearing whispers again, we could then decide to move on.
Okay.
Should we also try to take their bodies?
Maybe after we see what's up there.
In the
I
bag
think
of
we should
holding.
carry
Put in
them.
the bag of holding. Wrap them in the cloak.
I had that.
I was saying
idea.
put him in something and then put him in the bag of holding.
I don't know.
I feel like that's gonna be bad.
I'm not sure if
Okay.
that's respectful necessarily.
Okay.
Good
well,
intention.
Do you
Yeah.
do you want to wear this cloak for 30 minutes and see if it does
Can
anything
you wear
for you?
armor at all?
I don't know. I don't think so.
I can. See what
You
it
two
does.
have more armor. I didn't know.
I mean,
It'd be
I
either.
don't have any armor.
I don't know.
Oh,
this,
well, then you-
this cloak, does it look more like something a mage would wear?
Does it,
Or
is it
You're not.
is it
you
black
saw-
or is it bright and
It is a dark gray.
it's not really your color?
If you want it, that's
I'm
fine.
just gonna lay it down right here. You can,
I,
and then
You
I'm
let
going
me
to
borrow
put
your
on the
cloak so
studded
you can
leather armor.
have that one.
So you take a few minutes, kind of get out of your other armor, take
yeah,
off the fancy
you could
pants,
base
spring
the
in.
color on
I have to take that off too.
Well, in order to get the leather armor,
But then I can
like
put
the
it back
leather,
on.
yeah,
Okay,
you can
fine,
put it
put
back
this
on.
on.
Yeah.
Okay.
Essentially,
Alright,
the leather
strip
armor
it
goes
down.
goes to
Hang
your
on,
to your
I'm
bucket.
Didn't make it, don't worry
pants
about
and
it.
pants.
Okay. Guys, it's close to 10:30. Are you wanting to still go, or are you wanting to be done?
just long enough to attune.
Just long enough to attune and
just
get
long
the
Yeah.
enough
rest.
to okay.
Yeah, or
Alright.
for a short rest. I
For a
guess.
short rest. Okay. Alrighty.
So we're stopping
So-
here.
Right. As you put on that armor, as you wear that cloak, as you're wearing that cloak, you almost get this warm sensation as it feels like something that you've been doing, like it just, like where you've been sitting here constantly for the longest time, and you don't feel like you have to do it at all.
So is this additional +1 because I'm taking off my studded leather, and then this gives 2, or is it 2 on top of what I had?
Was your studded leather +1?
Oh no, it's just regular. It wasn't
Regular.
magical.
No.
So it just adds 2.
So yeah.
Magical.
So whatever. Yeah.
If I had put that on,
That
would I
is
have had a
beautiful.
22 AC?
Yep.
Hmm.
With a shield.
I get this spell.
I need to find another one of
It's
those.
like always on me.
That's probably good for you.
Yeah, that's really good.
It's
I'll help you
What
with that.
armor do you have? Can you wear armor? I don't know what druids wear.
Druids. I
Oh.
think they can wear light.
This isn't magical. This wouldn't fit anyone except you. I have regular studded leather armor
If
if
it's-
you want to.
Yeah, yeah.
I get
But
a
no
I think you
size
have
stuff.
better
physical damage.
armor
Yeah,
than
you
I
gotta
I
do.
do my
Right,
level
like,
and
yeah.
damage to
So-
them as a reaction.
You just
Probably
put it in the
don't.
bag
So
of
if I now
holding.
have
Yeah, just put
resistance,
regular gnome-sized studded leather.
Yeah.
Which
Yeah,
we
but-
can probably sell.
I can
There's
wear
no
light and
reason.
medium armor just to answer the question. But
Oh,
it doesn't
Oh.
matter, but
Well,
well, it's not magical.
well, I
forgot.
can't wear armor like class.
right. I just haven't gotten any.
Yeah.
All right, so +2.
So
to AC.
you could take his studded leather.
No, it's
It's
a
too
regular
small.
gnome-sized armor.
Right.
If it's not magical, it doesn't.
I happen to,
we don't
to know
die,
a
I'll get
lot
some
of
later.
tailoring. No.
All right. So
This is-
you guys have collected a few pieces of magic items, and go ahead.
I was just saying, my pants are mechanical and not attuned, right?
That's true.
So I just have one thing attuned.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So as you guys kind of take a rest, a short rest, we'll end the session there as you guys continue to make your way up Daxter's Spire. So thanks for watching tonight, anybody that was, and we'll see you guys next week sometime. We'll let you know check out Dicey Adventures on Instagram. Bye.
Bye.
No.